Right. Well, last we left off, the group had their daily adventure in town. Everyone split off to do their own things, to sort out their own issues. Uh, Ezekiel went to go suss out removing a curse. Uh, Wessel went to go shopping, and along the way pickpocketed some people. And Finch went to suss out in regards to what has been happening in regards to the Blazing Sun, uh, and find out if those people from the other day were still either hanging around or more were coming in from the Northern Gate. Uh, After various personal incidences, um, uh, Ezekiel ended up returning back to the 13 Peaches, but close by where he still keeps an eye over it. And Wessel and Finch returned back to the 13 Peaches later that day. Picking up from when we last started exactly, we're looking at 5 p.m. The inside of the tavern is quite not bustling, but on its way to being bustling, with Finch, Wessel, and Darnzock waiting at the bar, and as you can see, amassing in the like outside, but in front of the 13 Peaches, a large crowd, maintaining what looks to be members of the Zaibatsu. Looks to be some sort of journalists or reporter types, unmarked armed guards, and just various higher tier citizens.
All right. If I'm not mistaken, I don't have a disguise kit, do I? I
No,
don't think I do.
No, you don't.
All right. Well, I'm literally just gonna keep hanging out until I see Darnzock leave, or the group leave, I should say, and then I'll try and sneak my way into the group, where they haven't entered the 13, because I don't want to be anywhere near those people.
No worries. Can you roll for me a perception check, please?
Of course, I can. That is a 12 plus. I'm just waiting for my sheet to load up because it's been doing that last 6 minutes. I think perception's a +3, so I'll say 15 if you have for me to guess my modifier.
No, that's fine. You notice some familiar people within that crowd at the front. You see the one that strikes out the most is a older goblin fellow who you had last seen at Darnzock's last major fight. And before that, he had said that you were lucky.
Is this one I swiped at?
Yes.
Alright. I see him and I go, oh, fuck. Or hopefully he doesn't see me. Can I roll stealth?
Sure.
Alright. Oh, fuck, that jumped out. That's a 10.
10. You think you're able to not be seen from where you are in this angle? It looks like he's more paying attention in regards to his fellow compatriots and impatiently waiting for whatever event is about to happen.
Alright, cool. That works for me then.
Wessel, Darnzock, and Finch. What do you guys like to do?
Where am I at the moment? I can't remember where I left off.
Essentially, you, Darnzock, and Wessel left off at the bar in the 13 Peaches.
Oh, okay. And today is the big day.
Correct.
2 hours
Then
away from the big fight.
I don't think I really want to do. I keep thinking I want to pick up some potions, but that's not this character. That's my other character that needs potions. So I think I'm just gonna like hang around Darnzok until we're, good.
No worries. What about you, Mr. Wessel?
Was it like we left off like midday or some shit, or we spent another night?
No, it's the same day, but just in the afternoon.
Oh, okay. So if my memory serves right, I just ate, so I can't fucking do that. Well, I could, but yeah, I guess Wes will just hang around as well.
Would that be the same plan for you as well, Mr. Darnzok?
No, I want to order a light meal.
What would you like?
Perhaps some fruit.
Yep.
A fruit salad dish, perhaps. Oranges, such, or their counterpart, whatever is D&D, as a citrusy vitamin C fruit, because I feel really sick.
Yeah. Barky goes, we can sort it out. We don't have much in the way of variety of fruit, but we can entrust with some mediocre of a healthy appetite.
Yeah, something light.
Yeah.
Before the fight.
No need to pay for it. Your compatriot from before has already laid down a sum of money for pay for various things for you.
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
He goes away. He comes back pretty quickly with a plate of like 6 pieces of fruit. They kind of look like large mandarins.
Oh, excellent. You have a Barocca as well, man? Fuck.
I don't know what that is, unfortunately.
That's right. Yeah, cool. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Oh,
No worries.
delicious. Slurp.
He leans into I'm gonna say into you, but like close to you. Sorry. And he goes, just whispers, and he goes, "Do we want to tell your friends about that letter?"
Oh, yeah. Here, guys. Zugzal's daughter came in and gave me this letter from... No, it wasn't Zugzal's daughter, sorry. That was post that. An individual has left this letter for us. I'm going to put it in the D&D chat.
Well, that's cool.
From Oza, from our good friend Oza.
Oh,
Sends his regards in this letter. I opened the scroll up in the D&D channel for people that are playing.
I open my MacBook and open it.
could just screenshot it if it doesn't work. Oh, fuck, it's going to be multiple screenshots.
Yeah,
No,
someone
it's in
screenshot it for me.
Huh?
Can someone screenshot it for me?
Okay,
Oh, yeah, it's a bit long, actually.
that's what she
Okay.
said.
It'll load up eventually.
Barky goes, "Oh, very well. And this is a small bit of info that we were able to pick up last minute.
Oh.
Apparently, there will be no Rakshasa at this fight tonight.
Fucking
Alright.
good
Well, that's
news.
I wonder why.
What was it long?
unsure as to why, and this would probably be as far as I am aware, and my fellow compatriots are aware, this will be the first time that Nova Rakshasa will be at a championship fight.
Well, they got banned.
That's my guess, but I don't know who has that sort of power to do that.
Did it load up for you, Mikey?
I found it. Yeah, it just loaded up.
Okay.
Yeah, have a read of that from our good friend Oza.
Pardon me.
He goes, by the way, that belt looks nice on you.
Thanks. It fits well.
We don't really have much in the way to offer in regards to assistance to the fight, but we do have a man on the inside. Works in the kitchens, going by the name of Chon. He's a bit of a rotund fellow,
Okay.
but he's been there for some time. And if you're able to make it to the kitchens and ask after him, tell him this code word: that 2 hands shake the tree twice as hard as 3, and he'll know you're one of us.
2 hands shake the tree as 3. Okay. No problem.
All right.
We say his name was Chun, right?
Chong.
Chong. Okay. No problem. And the kitchens, you say?
Yes. Which are probably why he's so rotund.
I would say that it'd be a factor, yes. Being close proximity to all the food all the time. Rotund. Alright. Well, I guess we're chilling till 7 PM, eh? Watching the undercard fights? Oh, we might be. That'd be alright.
He nods, and then he goes about serving other customers that pop up individually.
Okay.
Ezekiel, you're the first to see that after a little while the crowd enlarges once again. This time having armed escort armored escort, whereas before the unmarked guards were strapped in leather and hardened studdar. These are now wrapped. They are now wearing either half plate or plate fully.
Oh, wow.
About 4 to 5 individuals. Their steel of a aqua blue, streaked with like a lime green color. Again, these are unmarked, and you're unable to identify if they belong to anybody or who they are. Their faces and helms being covered. But it's safe to assume from their height that medium size. But these individuals all seem to be carrying 2 swords each.
Right, okay.
And they sort of form a perimeter around a singular individual that arrived with them. He appears very finely clothed. In the small glint of light before it disappears from the sun, it looks to be a sort of robe, of like a 3-piece sort of robe in a way. It's very unique style, but the colors are of silver and whites. But it looks like it's sort of coated in a fine silvery dust.
That's cool. How far am I? In my head, I'm like 250 feet away. Like I'm like around the corner.
Yeah, that's where I picture you would be.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit closer, just to kind of get more of an eye on who this individual is, and see if I recognize them.
Yep.
And if I don't recognize them, that's fine, but I'll just keep a closer eye.
All right. Are you still want to stealth?
Yeah.
All right. Roll for me as your stealth check.
New stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I got disadvantage as well. Fuck. Ugh, 5.
5.
Yes.
You feel like you're pretty stealthy.
Yep.
Until you, as you're trying to make your way closer, you end up kicking a bit of molded brick that shatters upon a wall, and you're just like. But nobody.
I actually.
But it seems that most people aren't. Either if they heard it, they don't really care. But no one seems to sort of take attention to the noise.
Is there any alleyways that are closer that I could like maybe lean against the wall, like, and kind of like, like look up that way?
Yeah,
Maybe I can do that.
Yeah, I'd say there's an
Like
alley
some of the
close
building
by.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do that. So I try and get as close as I can that I feel like it's not pushing it, and I just kind of like act kind of like I'm like just fucking it's like
As nonchalant as you can. Yes.
Yeah, but I'm just like
Roll for me a perception check.
can do. I'm fucking throwing these dice out. That is a 1, bro.
1. It's hard to tell who this unique individual is.
Yeah.
The most you can make out essentially is that he is a hobgoblin with short brown hair that kind of slicks back in a way. But he does look familiar. Just unable to pinpoint where exactly.
Alright, cool. No worries.
And then it's not long until a contingent of armored clansmen march down the same street that individual came from, make their way past you up to the 13 Peaches. Coming through the
From the
door.
side.
Sorry?
From the side.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the group of about 13 detaches himself, goes into the 13 Peaches, and then entering the 13 Peaches, if the other group is still downstairs at the bar, or down at the bar, the individual looks like he's a part of the Divine clan. Finch, you vaguely recognize him as one of the guards from the entranceway to the Warlord's residence. And he goes, Danzok,
Yeah.
it is time.
Alright.
Me and my contingent are meant to escort you to the event.
Can my friends come with me? Or do they have to enter another area?
They can tag along, so to speak, until we get to the entrance. But unfortunately, due to some recent events, some rules have been changed, and some allowances have been removed.
Huh. Can you explain?
When we are at our designated destination, there'll be more forthcoming with some information. But until
Right.
then, please.
Okay, alright. Yep, alright. Yeah, let's go.
Exiting out of the 13 Peaches, Ezekiel, you see the gentleman that walked in. You see him walk back out, and then following him is Danzok and the group.
Sick. I wait for a small chance where I can kind of just like shimmy up behind him and just like, oh, fellas. That's my plan.
Danzok, as soon as you exit the 13 Peaches, the throng of people out the front try and swarm you, start asking you, like, throwing question after question after question at you. It looks like these are huge fans. They're asking you with charcoal to, like, hey, sign this paper. Hey, can you sign this this glove? Hey, can you sign this belt? You're getting questions
Donald
like,
McGregor.
how do you feel about the fight coming up? You know, how often do you consume alcohol? How many times a day do you decide that it's okay to smack a bitch around?
What?
Wow, rumors have been swirling about my boy. Damn.
I'm in Zen mode. You know, I'm ready to fight, so I ignore it. I just eyes forward. You know what I mean?
One lady's up the back screaming, "Take my babies!"
Uh,
I don't like kids.
the contingent of armed clansmen decide to set up a small circle perimeter around Dunzock and the group, and essentially push the crowd back. Ezekiel, you find this. You pick your moment to where the throng swarms the group, and you just kind of quickly rush up and mingle your way through, and you're able to come up into the group.
Dick, I get up, find Wessel and Duns. I go, alright. I'm glad I could find you guys again.
Oh, hey. There's no Rakshasa here, so don't worry about,
Oh, well, that's good.
you know,
Well, that's
you
good
have-
for us, isn't it? Oh, it's gonna be a fight.
well,
It's
good
gonna be
for
a
you,
nice,
but
fair
yeah,
fight.
You have
Well,
they don't really like you.
Well-
You're kind of banned from all their establishments, aren't you? So,
I'm not really banned. Well, Duns, I'm not banned from establishments. I'm just weary, cautious.
Because you're
Well-
banned, right?
regardless, you're banned.
From
Anyway.
the fight?
No, just any Rakshasa thing. It's like this.
Oh,
is a
yes.
sanctioned
Well,
thing.
I could fool them,
Yeah.
The commander of the group puts out a command, and the group start moving in the direction of the warlord's palace. Doing so, the fan mob trails behind, and Ezekiel, that special guy with his entourage of plated knights, so to speak, are off to the side. They're not with the throng of fans. They're close by, sort of walking in parallel.
Trying to kind of do a quick little peek at him and see if I recognize him again.
Yeah, he's gotten much closer now. You don't really need to know that you're not like trying to hide and see him.
It's a little bit of 14.
He looks like, strangely enough, like the guy that you gave the warlord gem to in Chengdu.
Really?
Yeah,
I gave that to a shogun, didn't I?
you did indeed. Who then pronounced himself new warlord after the old one died.
Yeah, right. I turned to Finch and West. I'm like, I'm pretty sure the Chengdu warlord is here. Is that him over there? And kind of like, I'm like 11 o'clock. Trying to give him that little bit of an eye line.
I don't think Whistle would know, so he'd just kind of look at him. Yes.
Do you think so, Finch?
Huh?
Do you think that looks like the warlord from Chengdu?
Is it?
No, look at him.
You look, Finch, in that direction, and he looks like, very closely like the warlord from Chengdu, the shogun. But then you blink, and his appearance shimmers and changes. Seeing past the illusion of his features is a old, gentlemanly looking bugbear. And instead of fine silverware for a robe, it's a black robe. And a robe containing a brooch of a dead peach tree with 8 branches.
So wait, he sees I see a second time as well.
No, only Finch sees that.
I'm Finch. Okay, yeah.
Only my eyes that see without sight see that.
Of course.
Did I see the warlord in Chengdu? Because I only remember seeing the lady that came up to Chengdu.
I feel like I gave. I feel like I gave him
wrong.
the.
I don't think it was Chengdu.
Oh, it's fucking Nangchang.
Yes, Nangcheng, my bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Sorry, yeah. And that's. I'm pretty sure everyone was with me when I gave that guy the fucking gem.
Yes, everyone was.
Yeah. Ah, fucking.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy who ascended to a warlord.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It seems
Damn.
that this blackened sun figure is using his appearance, or at least a vague resemblance of his appearance, for who knows what reason.
Okay.
He looks
Look
in
at
your
him.
direction, and he, like, as he's walking with his contingent of plated guards, he looks over the group with a like a neutral expression, and then when he looks over at you, Finch, and sort of feels like he gets the hint that you can see him for what he really is, he smiles.
What
The
do you smell
dead
of, Finch?
peach tree. Hang on. Dead peach tree. Am I? Did I have that right in my sheet? Oh, it is. I don't know why I imagine the dead peach tree just the regular peach tree with like a half cross and a slash in it. I just give him a nod. I'm not going to say anything.
He
Give
nods
him a
back and turns his attention back towards the direction of the warlord residence.
That's right. I'm potentially homies with that guy. I don't know yet.
It is him, isn't it, Finch?
What do you mean?
Oh, it looks like him. Um, look, some people change when they get the gem.
Well, listen. I know losing that gem was quite hard for you,
It was.
but I'm sure you recognize him.
All right. Well, I think we should be cautious.
Takes about 20 minutes to get to the Warlord Palace. A much quicker pace is being picked up as you exit from the Synod district into the main center. The crowd sort of picks up further, and then as it's moved, the closer you get to the palace, the more armed guards make their way and join the throng of the clansmen, until eventually you guys reach the entrance of the walled warlord residence, where his palace is, where the clansmen of the Divine Clan form a sort of barrier just around and start telling people to disperse, get out of here, sort of thing.
All right.
The guy that led you go here, he goes, "All right, Dunzop, we'll just have to get your handprint and ink on the paper, and then we'll go over what's been changed."
Alright, does the paper say anything? Is it like terms and conditions and shit?
No, the paper is just it has your name written out on it, and it looks like it's near on this table with a stack of other parchments and paper with other people's name and handprints.
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, I put my hand on the ink and then I hand print it, I guess.
Alright. He goes, due to security concerns that have just appeared, unfortunately, though your group was permitted to be allowed a group of 4, it has now been just permitted of you, Darnsok. The warlord has stated that other conditions have changed, and so because of that, the fight isn't going to be in the same location. Now the fight is going to take place within the eating hall.
What? So be it. Alright, well, doesn't matter. As long as the fight is happening, so be it. Alright, well, I turn to my compatriots and I go, alright, well, I think this is where the road ends for now. I'll see you guys after the fight.
We not.
We
Can
could
we,
at least, watch, right?
Yeah.
The guard goes, unfortunately, only been though I previously did state that you were permitted, Master Finch. That is now no longer the case. That was old orders, and now the warlord has put out new orders.
Hmm.
The warlord said this.
Correct.
Right.
Fella
Well,
himself,
we can't.
huh?
But we can't. There's no viewing stands so we can sit and watch the fight and bet on it, possibly even.
No.
Right.
Don't worry, Ezekiel. This fight will be over, and we can
Well,
do whatever you want to
How
do
can
after that.
we guarantee a fair fight?
It is being looked after by us. Oh, any sort of arguments raised within the halls, Danzog, will be declared an attempt on the warlord's life, and any perpetrators will be killed.
Gotcha.
Perpetrated and allowed pathways have been lit by purple candles. Deviations from that path will be indicated as an assassination attempt on the warlord's life, and you will be killed.
Gotcha. No problem. I'll follow the.
Right.
Right then.
What if there was some other attempt on the warlord's life, and would Danzok be killed on the spot if he were to intervene and assist the warlord in keeping his life?
No, these rules have been implemented to maintain a toned down and quiet setting for my lord's safety. If an attempt was made and your friend Danzok here intervened on the warlord's behalf, I dare say, and Danzok was successful in defending his lordship, then why would he be killed? In fact, I dare say he would be rewarded. If he does not perpetrate and start what may be perceived as a form of argument or instance of aggression, then he has no fear.
Well, leaving the pathway is considered
True.
an attempt on the warlord's life, but if he would need to do that in order to intervene.
Is it a case of perhaps just not intervening just in case that I'm perceived as a threat?
I think he is saying that if the warlord was being killed, you would simply have to stick to the pathway.
Yeah.
And if you could not do that, then I'm afraid you would have to leave and allow the warlord to die.
My hands are tied. Can't do anything.
Hey, the law's the law.
Exactly. Can't do anything.
And that is fine in this situation.
I whispered to Wessel quietly. I'm like, I thought the warlord was missing. Is he making these decisions? I didn't think that was possible.
Oh yeah, this was the same town, wasn't it, Coos?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's smiling. Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
It must not let Danzok be alone.
Who the
I kind of
fuck
like
is this
just try to
guy
like
then?
deviate, like I wasn't whispering to Wessel. I just get back to the tail end of the conversation that just finished.
No, I don't think those eggs were rotten this morning.
The gentleman that was being escorted by his plated guards walks forward and goes, "Well, if the rules have changed, have mine changed as well? You'll find me under Tomatsu Tomago. You'll find that I have been legally allowed a retinue of 9. Now, 5 of my companions have already entered legally. You'll find their handprints already on the table, but now, would it not be okay for me to include these young gentlemen in the case of allowance?" The guard goes, "Nothing stating that that can't happen, but it would mean you would not be able to bring the other stated members you have already written down." "That would be fine, yes. They've seen plenty of fights. What's another one they might miss?"
It is the best one, I would say. A shame to miss out on a fight this great.
"That may be true, Danzok. And I only hope that you win. I have lots of money on this one. But it seems that in the grand scheme of importance, your friends and compatriots here would like to go with you. And if I can establish and fulfill that apparent request, then by all means, my good deed done for the day. The guard looks and goes, "We have no issue with this. As long as
There you
you
go.
mark out the previous listed names and new ones be written, that's totally fine. It can be sorted." He looks at his retinue of guards and goes, "Well, you heard it. Scatter away. You can come pick me up later. I'll let you know by Raven." His armored guards nod, and they walk away. Now, may I have your names, please? As he walks over to the table, rips up the papers of his other compatriots and goes to write your guys' names on new paper.
I approach first and I say, well, we've already met. If you remember back in Nanchang, you should know my name. But thank you for allowing us to join. This is very most generous of
I'm
you.
terribly sorry, young one, but I don't know who you are. If I did, I would have introduced myself much earlier. Would you not think so?
Why? Well, that does make you have a very striking resemblance. Is all.
Yes.
To
I have been told I have many brothers.
oh, you have brothers.
Yes.
Oh, and you have a brother in Nanchang.
I do. I don't know what he's doing right now. I haven't spoken to him in about 10 years, but he's out there.
Right. Right. All right. Well, that's fine. My name is Ezekiel.
Ezekiel. And he does his best to write your name exactly. And then he goes, "Please, just do what Danzok did. Put your hand on the ink, put your hand on the paper.
All right.
And what about you, my hair friend? What is your name?"
Buddy, it's a bit rude to not respond.
Wait, who's he talking to?
You.
Oh, sorry. There was like a beeping noise. I'm trying to find it. Whistle.
Wessel, right.
Wessel.
Right.
I'm assuming that's how the alphabet works here.
Same thing, hand in ink, hand on paper.
Just Yep.
Excellent. And then he goes, "And the final one,
it's gonna take forever to get out of my fur.
please, your name."
Which name is going to give him?
Finch?
Ah,
Nice. And Finch, you see
What's-
that he already he puts his hand in his pocket as if to grab a new piece of quill and ink, but instead he does a quick the paper that he would write your name on. He brings out one already with it on, and he goes,
Oh.
"I guess the same thing. Hand in ink, hand on the paper."
you've been set up, bro.
I want to look. I want to like examine the paper a little bit.
Uh,
Not like pick it up and look at it, but like really like look at it.
All right, roll for an investigation check for me, please.
You're going to pop a shrewd on this one, bro.
I'm good at that shit. Yeah, that's gonna be a shrewd investigator point, I think. It's a bit of a low number. That is gonna be 24.
24. On the surface, it looks like the rest of the papers on the table. But after a bit of concentration, the illusion that surrounds this paper dissipates for you. And you see that it is a script or a chant or a ritual etched into this paper. And the only space that's free is where one might place an inked hand. The language of this script is Arcosian in nature, but old and ancient.
That's okay. I may be short, but I can write my own name.
Very well. Very well. You know, I'm not saying that you couldn't. I dare say all of us around here at least know how to spell our names, let alone write them down. You know, where I'm from, the literacy rate is very subpar.
Right. And where are you from?
Oh, south. Yes. Well, yeah. Then he pushes over a blank parchment for you to write your name and then ink it yourself.
Yep. And I'll do that.
He goes, well, it's all taken care of. Everyone's named and inked. Dare say we can accompany Mr. Danzark here into the inside, and all is well. The guy looks and he goes, all is well. You'll be escorted into the main hall, which has been refurbished, into the dining hall. The only thing you can't do, of course, is an attempt to approach the Lord and converse with him without without being asked to do so. Apart from that, have fun, stay safe, and remember, while within the palace, we will always be watching.
Can I take that bit of paper?
He has already moved it back onto his person. There is a cry from the crowd outside. You hear someone go, "Hey!" You look in the direction. A guard has been pushed to the ground, and a goblin fellow dressed in rags just starts booking it towards the captain of this guard. He jumps. You see Finch, a glint of red within his mouth, a crack, and then a boom. He explodes.
Oh, he got the fucking damn.
As Gore and of the captain of the guard and two others around him explode into pieces along the area of you guys' vicinity. And the elderly and the gentleman goes, "Well, I quickly say, let's go inside before more happen to us. Yes, yes." As the guardsmen, less the clansmen outside, start to close the circle around the entrance to the palace, and then free reign start swinging swords into the crowd.
Jesus.
Yeah, right.
What the fuck? That's what I say.
Not my problem.
Don't worry, they have got it under control. I'm sure rabble and riots and all that. Unfortunately, that gentleman passed away, but we got his warnings.
We did, but I don't know if you just saw what I saw, but I just saw 3 people just blow up in front of my face.
Well, we've all seen someone die.
Well, I guess, yeah. It's so blasé. What? Fine, let's get going. Let's get going.
He bends down and he grabs and as he comes back up, he's holding looks to be an eye, and he goes, "He's always watching."
Jesus Christ! I smack it out of his hand. Like, what are you doing? It was somebody.
Oh no.
Oh, yes, you're right. Sorry, poor taste. Anyway, let us follow.
Fuck, I was worried we are gonna have another shopkeeper Ezekiel situation there.
No, it was a fucking. He's doing the Tropic Thunder moment. Fucking. Oh,
Uh,
the
some clansmen make their way towards you. One of them comes up in a hurry and goes, "Right, yes, I have been escorted to. I've been told to escort you inside. Please, make haste." You see, like his hand is like quivering on his sword as he's like looking around.
Yeah, make haste.
And he goes, Danzok, this is for you. And he pulls out a small brooch.
Okay. What is it? What is it?
The brooch is an emblem of a crescent sun with a how do I explain that? Yeah, it's a crescent sun, but in the middle of the sun, sticking out of it, is a sword.
Okay. All right.
Please put it on. This will signify that you are meant to be the fighter of tonight, and as such, it's a thing. Just put it on. All good. Let's go. Follow me, everybody.
All right.
Quickly making the group's way into the divine center itself, containing the palace. You see going past the gate and into this walled off circular area that it contains, besides this large fucking palace, a lot of like urban housing along the wall itself. Presumably that's where like the rest of the clan live. But as you're making your way further inside, it seems like the rioting, or the beginning of a riot, is starting out front, with you hearing screams of traitor, betrayer, think of the common people, where's the food, things of that nature. And the further you go towards the palace itself, the more clansmen start rushing from the palace towards the main gate. The palace itself, entering into the courtyard of this extra walled off section, looks like it's made up of 6 very large buildings conjoined together to form a sort of spiral case structure. And it seems that the lead guard, before his demise statement was true, coming up the upper flight of stone steps into the main entrance of this mansion. It seems you're entering building number 3, and the gentleman goes, "Right, well, pass through here will be the main hall, the dining eatery. You've already been given your issues and commands. A horn goes off that blows 3 times. You hear 2 more explosions, and it goes, right, well, good luck, Danzok, hope you win." And then he sprints off back to the entrance.
Yeah, wow.
What the hell?
I won't lie to you, Danzok, it doesn't feel very safe here.
No, I just want to get this fight out of the way.
If we get to the fight.
Oh, tabletop simulator. Alright, hang on.
Let's get this fight out of the way. Alright. Let's go.
And if you could all load up into
the fight's not
tabletop,
starting.
it would be great.
Can someone string it for me?
Yeah, so let's go.
That's right, yes, Mike doesn't have a PC.
Let's go.
Tabletop.
So let's
Yeah,
go.
curses. Good.
So let's go.
So, there it is.
Where the fuck is my tabletop simulator?
And so our story begins.
Holy fuck, my eyes stopped watering. Holy shit, dude, fuck off, man. I'm
Dude,
not
you
crying.
need those. You need those
Eye drops.
Eye drops, bro.
Big eye drop, please help me.
Yeah, they heard you mouthing off and now they've cursed you.
I finished reading, dude. That letter was fucking awesome.
Yeah, cool, right?
Yeah, it feels like I got a letter from a pen pal. You know.
I can't join.
Did you write that for Matt, or did Matt write that?
Matt wrote that.
No, Cougs did, but I told him the shit that I wanted to have included in it.
The rundown of what you wanted to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's what made it feel cool. Is it's from a player character. That's what makes, like, we've had letters before, but this is literally like threefold in like coolness because of the fact that it's from a
Yeah.
character we know as a PC. And this is the shit he's. It's like if we got a letter from like Mickey, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like if you got a letter from Mickey, Matt, or like if you got a letter from Mike Heel, whatever that guy's name is, Mike. I keep wanting to say Michael, but it's not. It's like Michael, but if you said it with like some sort of tongue deformity.
Or Mike.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah.
Yeah,
My
Mike.
tongue
Yeah.
doesn't work properly. I'm trying to say Michael, but I fucked it up, and then I hiccuped.
Mike.
And also, it's like, damn, now I guess I know what happened in that secret session. That's sick.
Whoa.
Entering the doorway into now the main hall, which has been transformed into a banquet and a small fighting zone. You see tables filled with people, and then you see around the outskirts of this hall armored clansmen. Up and to the center, you see at the very end a set of stairs that lead up and onto a sort of throne, and then sitting on that throne, you see a hobgoblin fellow with a crown and a gem encrusted into it that sort of glows brighter than the surrounding light.
Fuck you, Dante.
Your new companion goes, right, well, I'm going to make off and join my fellow group. And then he kind of just walks away. And you are, at the moment, left to your own devices. Wessel, you in this group of four near the bottom are the shaded in black human figure.
Oh, the really tiny one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm good.
It's sort of bustling with conversations and noise. It's not represented at the now, but at the moment there are indeed fights already taking place inside this square ring. But Finch, you look around this room, and during that second sweep, the masks from about half of the individuals in here wash away. What's the ping button again?
Isn't it
Tab,
like
isn't it?
control click or something? Oh.
Yeah, tab.
This individual here, the mark fades from a more upbeat and aristocratic hobgoblin fellow into one of an elderly, brown-cloaked, streaked with orange and yellow, able to easily make out the pendant on his chest as one of a burning 8-figured tree.
Which one? Where the fuck did you mouse? Oh, there it is. I was following along the purple one. I thought you were purple.
No, I'm white. And his two compatriots also at the table that are closer to him. Their visages change as well to two moderately armed figures. Whereas once they looked like two elderly gentlemen with walking sticks, they now are two younger, more armed figures, and the walking sticks are now spears. You see that up in the farthest left-hand corner, the gentleman that you were with makes his way towards the table with his other compatriots, and their visages change as well to be more in lines of what he is wearing, black robe. Though the ones facing in your direction are wearing the same sort of blackened, dead-treed amulet. You obviously can't see the one facing away from you. You see that on the middle table, on the left-hand side, this figure here and that one there, two the overly large and rotund and just hunchbacked gentleman now looks like a Rakshasa. And these and companion in front of him looks like a shinobi-style assassin, all coated up in black. Looks like they're wearing a facial mask. Only their eyes can only noticeable by their eyes when they look around.
Looks like a midget pudge that isn't undead.
And the only other figure that of relevance, it seems that for the most part, people that have changed their appearance are doing so to get to make themselves look nicer, to make themselves look richer, to make themselves appear higher status than they are, except for these more noticeable ones. The other one being this individual here, who has made their appearance look lesser than. That, with the facade gone, looks like a platinum ring holder, one you have seen before. Once. At an underground fight. But nobody else on that table looks different. Everyone else at that table is the same. And then you turn your eyes up to the throne, and that's not the warlord. That is a young-looking hobgoblin who looks very scared.
Yeah, wow.
You should be scared.
All right. Where would you like to go, Michael?
I'm not gonna lie, this shit is shit in the bed on me. So I would like to be, look, honestly, close to Dunzok as I just kind of close to him in case, like, I don't fear for him, but like, I'm just worried that something will happen. So until he's into the actual fight, I will kind of hang around him.
All right. If no one else has anywhere they'd like to go, the person that came in with you guys stands up, looks to where you guys are, and makes mention for you guys to come join him at the table.
Yes, sir.
No worries.
Which one was he again? See,
Yes, that one.
okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll fucking. Oh, I can't really emulate a fucking noise. I'm. Yeah, I'll sit here. Fuck it.
Mr. Finch, would you also like to attend that table?
there's 2 spots left at the table. It's here and it's here.
Correct.
I want to sit there.
You want to sit next to him? Yeah, you can sit next to him. Totally fine.
Yeah.
Arriving at the table, taking your place along it, a servant comes out of the door close by, restocks some of the plates with a myriad of meats, steamed and cooked vegetables, just a plethora of food. A cheer rises up from some of the crowd or some of the dining folk as one of the people gets dragged out by one of the guards, one of the clansmen. The other one comes out, yeah, I won. Sounds of coin and money being exchanged. And he goes, well, thank you for joining me and my compatriots. They all nod to the group. And then when they look at Finch, they go, vessel. And they go, now, I dare say, due to the information that I find, we got about 6 more fights before Danzox. Make that 5 that gentleman just finished. Now, I hear you have been having a wonderful time within the city. Please, tell me about yourselves.
I look around and see who's answering first.
I'm looking at you, Ezekiel.
I go, I've just been exploring the city myself personally and seeing all the fine shops that are here and taking in the sights myself personally. What about you?
Well, I've been in the city for my whole life, and, I always attend these sort of events.
More of a, I guess, a connecting networking thing for you, maybe, possibly, more people sort of thing?
He goes, yeah, people I know, and then he's like, he kind of like trails off at the end of that, and then looks in the direction of one of the tables across the room.
Do I kind of notice that?
Yeah, it's not so subtle that you wouldn't be able to pick up on it.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, a rival maybe. It seems your eyes kind of diverted.
Yes, well, in the game of money, rivals are everywhere, and if I can do what I can to make sure they don't come up on me, then best I can do, I say.
Right. Yes, well, the city is full of many people.
Indeed it is. May I ask, where you plan to go after these fights?
Wherever the, I kind of look around at my friends like, I guess wherever the wind takes us. If Danzok has any championship fights to obtain, then him. Yes, we're going home.
And where is home for you, Ezekiel?
For me? I guess for myself personally, I don't really... I mean, in Arcosia, I don't really have a home per se. We're kind of, wandering and on the trails, but the Desert Kingdoms is I guess my true home.
I've been there in my youth.
Have you?
Yes. I once got the pleasure of
how was
having an
it?
audience with the Queen of Cats in my younger days.
My ears perk up like, tell me more. I'd love to hear this.
Or maybe it's a long story and one I can most happily tell you at a later time. But the short of it is, when I was younger, I went to the Desert Kingdoms on a pilgrimage of sorts, and during one of those pilgrimages, I met her face to face. She was tending to a flock of her own.
Oh, was she as regal as you as I can imagine?
She looked exactly how I think she would have looked.
That's nice. She's my queen.
Well, she's somebody's, that's for sure. Not my
Lord.
queen, though, unfortunately, you know.
Well, there's no reason why she couldn't be.
Well, I've already got a king.
Well, that would be a good reason why she wouldn't be, I guess. Yes. I'll see you after the fights, and we'll talk more about the story. I'd like to hear it.
Yes, well, I'm staying at the Drunken Huntsman, so surely you can swing by and we can converse.
Yes. Drunken Huntsman.
Are you familiar with that establishment?
Very familiar, yes.
Oh, you've stayed there before?
Oh, stay's a word, but I've entered.
You didn't like it?
No, it was fine. It was fine. Just not, for me, not a long stay.
That's fair enough.
But I believe Finch has been at the Drunken Huntsman before. Isn't that right, Finch?
Look,
Finch?
he's not even there. Oh, there we go.
Have you been given food yet?
Yeah. The table's
Uh,
just been
I like-
restocked.
I tried to, as I try to deviate the conversation from me, I nog into my food and start eating quite heavily. I try to divert it to Finch instead.
Yes, well, Wessel,
Hmm?
may I inquire as to what you've been up to inside the city?
Just went round to a knick-knack shop and got a few knick-knacks.
You haven't indulged yourself into any unlocked houses, have you?
No.
Very well. One would
I've
be
just been
best.
looking around.
Indeed. And I can only imagine that Danzok, you yourself have not done much this time in the city, and really only been about meditating and practicing.
Don't acknowledge him. I'm not really thinking about him. Thinking about the fight.
1,000-yard stare.
Yeah, 1,000-yard stare. Thinking about tactics when it comes to this El Silencio. Thinking about the dual dagger situation. Just don't even acknowledge him. He may as well be talking to a brick wall.
And you, Finch. As he picks up on Danzok's just out there-ness. What have you been up to while you've been in the city?
Being a tourist.
Yes, these days, being a tourist, I dare say, is as dangerous as it gets. Like that time that the city was under siege and then partially ruined.
Not too sure what the connection to tourism there is, but
Well, it's dangerous.
I'm sure.
You know, it's dangerous now, like it was when the city was besieged.
Sounds like there's something you need to get off your chest.
Well, I've got a great many things on my chest, Finch. All right, we'll start with the first one. It being, we need your help. Yes or no?
I was waiting for Follow up.
The friend of his across the table and goes, "Yes, well, the help that he's asking about is that we know that you now have or are the eyes of Goktangri. I am going to take a low stakes claim in that you know who we are, correct?"
I would say that's a safe bet.
Excellent. The safer the bet, the better the bet, I say. I don't want to take high stakes. Not at the moment, anyway. Now, we need your help, right? We know that you have the eyes, you've become the eyes, and are thus best suited to help us with our task. No one else has been able to do what you do. Every attempt that has been made to be one with the gems has resulted in failure and death. But you haven't. In fact, you're doing quite well.
Well, I'm still in the trial period.
That's as far as any of us have gone. You know, it's a crazy world out there.
All right. Well, so far you're just telling me that you need my help, and I've done something that no one else has done. What's the help? We've gone off topic.
Oh, my bad. Apologies. I do that a lot. Now, bringing it back onto the road, is that we need your help infusing the rest of them into a soul being. Collecting them. And as it seems that you have already not so much started, but are able to become a vessel for our Lord Goktangri, if we can get you and supply you with the rest of them, then I dare say that the failure from 1,000 years ago won't be a failure again.
That's concerning.
Now, to sweeten the deal, we can give you 2 Warlord gems tonight.
And how did you get these?
They were handed to us by a benefactor on goodwill who said he found them on the side of a road nowhere near anybody else.
On the side of just to recontextualize, are these the dead Peachtree MFers?
Yes.
Because I know there was some across the room. I don't know if these guys are also dead.
The
Tree
one
MFers.
across the room is a member of the Blazing Sun. These guys are members
across,
of...
like over here,
Yes.
Blazing Sun over here, Platinum Ring over here, Dead Shits over here, and then
These are the Blackened
Dead.
Sun.
Blackened Sun, Dead Petrie MFers. Listen, it seems like a lot of people are going to need to rely on me to get their plans going, and I'm just saying that so far only the Blackened Sun have been selling me on shit. You know what I mean? These other fuckers need to work on their salesperson pitch.
Look,
I want to be a Blazing Sun motherfucker. I do, but they haven't sold me. They need to sell me.
He goes, look, I speak for my compatriots and the rest of our membership of the Eclipse, and I dare say that, we the Goktangri being back from the dead is a good thing, and we all want it to happen.
Why did you say it like that? Wait, is my goblin mate here?
You're who?
Goblin mate, Yaroichi.
No, he is not.
Oh wait, he rejoined the guild. Okay, that's right. He's an ex-Black Sun motherfucker.
He goes, Now, you may have already been had talks of potential other recruitment. Look, whether that be with the Rikshasa or our compatriots over there, the death of the world. But we feel like if you joined us, it would be much easier for you.
Well, and I just sort of like look back around, remembering that, I see them. I thought you were friends with the Rakshasa.
Look, the Rakshasa do provide us with resources and information every now and then, but the Rakshasa are as foreign to us since they've been here, since. Look, no one knows the Rakshasa. All right, no one can tell. No one knows what the deal is. They deal with everybody and anything, and no one wants them around. All right, I don't want them here. The Twilight Forest doesn't want them here. The clans don't want them here. The warlords don't want them here. The Zaibatsu most definitely doesn't want them here, but only because it's a stain on revenue that they wish they could pry. I mean, the Rakshasa run through the inns and the hostels and all that jazz that the Zaibatsu would like to get their hands on, because that's a bit of coin. I mean, the Drunken Huntsman, that's expensive. But only the Rakshasa can run these establishments.
Well, I was more so thinking that you and the Rakshasa want the same thing.
Oh, some of us for sure.
Overall.
Some of us for sure. But the Rakshasa are strange folk, and they either deal collectively as a whole or individually. It's hard to tell exactly where their loyalties lie. I mean, the devil's for a reason.
Well, I can tell you that there are, as far as I'm aware, two internal separate groups within the Rakshasa.
Well, any sort of divide amongst them is good for us, I'd say.
Divide might be a bit of a strong word. More so a disagreement on the way forward.
Well, that's okay.
Same end point, same values. Just a disagreement on whether they should go left or right.
Yes. And we want them to go left, because we never want a Rakshasa to be right. Am I right?
I say here.
Yeah. Now, what do you say? You help us? We help you.
Still haven't quite gotten to the bit where I am doing something.
Oh, right. We essentially feed you the gems. You absorb the gems. You be a part of Gok Kengri through a sort of transformation of absorbing the gems themselves, as you are already a part of him now that your eyes are no longer yours. But and then, when you've gotten all the gems, we do a fancy ritual. We pull Gok Tengri back from wherever he's being held or kept or wherever. And, he becomes Gok Tengri again. You go back to not being a vessel for a god. But Bob's your uncle. Everyone's happy day.
That sounds like a good deal.
Of course, there are some hang-ups. It's one, getting the rest of the gems. Two, we have to find Gok Tengri's book. That has to be found, because that contains the original instructions. That's gone missing. No one knows where that is.
Weird question. Does the holy peach tree need to be standing in order for Gok Tengri to come back?
No, as far as I'm aware of, no mention of the peach tree being, it stays where it is. The peach tree is the peach tree, right?
It's a symbol of Arcosis. It's a symbol of the people, that was planted at the beginning of it all by Goktengri, his parents. It represents us as a whole. I mean, sure, no one's had a peach in over a 1,000 years or so, but we've been doing fine, relatively speaking, without it. And if the peaches, if he comes back, then Goktengri goes, well, all right, everyone gets a peach, and starts throwing them out. Yeah, no harm, no foul. But I'd rather the tree still be here when he comes back, to know that we still looked after it, to know that a form of his legacy remained.
So, ideal, but optional.
Yes.
Sounds good.
You on board?
Yeah, sure.
Excellent, excellent. Now, could we get that in writing, please?
I'm afraid I forgot my quill.
That's okay.
And the gentleman that you guys come in with reaches his hand into his pocket, pulls out the bit of paper with the scribe on it, pulls out a small bowl of ink, and he goes, "Put your hand in the ink, then on the paper."
Is that what this was from before?
Yes, look, unfortunately, he tried a bit of a cunt and tried to pull a sneaky one on you. Obviously, it didn't work. But, here we are. It essentially says that you're going to help us out. We'll help you out. It's written in, it's all well and good. Don't you worry.
And what's with the magic?
We'll make it binding. So we have to help you. When you have to help us.
That sounds fair. I mean, I kind of like lean.
Let
quite
me
like-
think on it throughout the rest of the event.
Why don't we say until Danzok's fight?
Until Danzok's fight?
Yeah. We've got a bit of time. Still got a couple more fights to go. Meals to eat. Got to peruse and talk to other people.
Sounds good.
Excellent.
Does he have underneath his whole shit? Does he have golden eyes?
None of them do.
All right.
The door close by busts open. A platinum dragonborn steps out, makes her way to the stairs up, and next to the warlord. Finch, you notice that the image of this platinum dragonborn, her stillness, her appearance,
A what dragon born?
platinum. In a way, she looks very. It nicks a familiar memory. But it doesn't look like that's her real person. To everyone else, it seems solid in form, but to you, it sort of like shakes and shimmers.
Have I used my eyes today?
Yes. You've done it twice. Your free one and one after. Both looking after what's the champion doing now, and give me the champion of the future.
You're right. I should have looked at my health. I see. I've taken some damage here. Right. I'll keep an eye on her. See if my eyes let me see anything else.
All right. the event goes on for a little bit. The individuals up and leave from the table, either sometimes all at once, sometimes individually, to go chat and mingle with other people within this this venue. The two more fights take place and finish. Money is swapped around. Another fight goes to take place. And coming up to the table where it's now at the moment just you four is a individual coming in. I'm just gonna leave him there, but essentially from a table across the room comes up dressed in purple and gold finery. This hobgoblin fellow who looks very young, with a jovial expression. He goes, hello, I have not seen you gentlemen here before, and I quite ask, would you up for a nice wager?
I don't have any money.
That's okay, because if you win, you will have some money.
I just don't have any money to wage, so apologies, but I'll enjoy enjoy the fun from afar.
He reaches
What's the
his
wager?
hand. He reaches his hand into his person, pulls out a sack, throws it on the table in front of you. He goes, "Well, the wager is the next fight. I've got money on this biggish fellow who says he's from the desert kingdoms of Ragash, and his opponent is from the wild northern wastes. Now, my money's on the fellow of the desert kingdoms. Now, if you take this wager and put your money on the fellow from the northern wastes, I dare say we've got a deal happening. Would you say?"
How much are we talking?
15 platinum.
50 platinum? No, thank you. I don't have that.
Reaches his hand into his person, throws out another sack of coins in front of you, Wessel. He goes, "Then I guess I'm shouting you both." How?
Yeah,
No, thank you. I appreciate it, but I couldn't vote against a fellow Desert Kingdom of Rakashian. Couldn't do it.
I'm gonna say no, not just because I don't want to be in debt to you, but it makes no sense. You're wagering against yourself, mate.
No, the wager would be one of, if you win, you get to keep the plat. But if I win, I'd only like some questions asked.
How
And
many
that is all.
questions?
I dare say the fight goes for 3 rounds. And depending on the 3 rounds, if I win a certain amount, that's how many questions I get to ask. Does that sound fair?
I'm just gonna look to everyone else. I just want an agreement. It's got to be unanimous.
Yeah. I say, how about no?
It's kind of like just Wessel will just look to you guys and kind of like do the old eyebrow raise thing.
Yeah, no go for me, man. I ain't betting.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy, but
I'd like to, but
that's a pass.
I'm not fucking it if it was money, man. I can't do that shit.
And I'm just gonna like use both hands to scoot his money back.
He takes his coins back. He puts them back on his person. He sits down and he goes, "Now, Ezekiel, I dare say that maybe you should have taken this wager."
I go serious. I go, and why is that?
You were the last person seen entering a church where 6 priests were killed.
Oh, I can promise you, was not the one who killed those priests.
But you were the only one seen leaving.
Did you see when I was entering? Besides myself, there was a tiefling, a purple tiefling, quite ripped actually. He jumped in and killed these people and took their spear.
Unfortunately, no other persons were recorded. Just you.
Please, you must believe me on this. I was not involved in killing these people.
Ezekiel, I have done some digging.
for my employer. And it seems that you are not the trustworthy type. You have incidents of aggression with the common folk, with shopkeepers. You have threatened and physically abused other members of society. You have one count of assaulting a journalist. And now you kill priests? Dare say it is not a good look.
It's not a good look, no, but I can promise that those priests were not killed by me. Look, if they have some old weapon of a spear, or something, there's no way that I could do it and still be standing.
So what you're saying is you took this weapon, this old artifact,
No.
from their very being. Is that why you killed them? You shook that journalist
No,
for
I did not.
questions, and then when you got what you wanted, you threw him to the ground. Sources say that you powerbombed him into the ground. You have a history of violence, Ezekiel.
I didn't take no spear. Do you see a spear on me? I would not. I have my pull out. Don't pull my sword 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 out. I told him, like, I have my sword, and it's a sword from home. There's no spear. There is no priest killed by me. I can tell you verbatim what happened in that church.
As you raise your voice, one of the clansmen from the wall walks up and goes, "Is there a problem here?"
No problem. No problem at all. You go to eat my soup.
He looks, nods, and makes his way back to the wall. And he goes, "Ezekiel, all I'm saying is that it seems that you have a knack for assaulting verbally and physically those in the society, they look down upon people. You fight the Zaibatsu, you fight the church. One might say you appear to be a martyr of the common man. And if you are a common man's fighter, I have a group that would very much like your talents."
Really?
Yes.
Right. Well, it's good to think that I could be useful to people. It's not often that one feels that way. What is this group called?
Now, if you come with me, I can show you to my boss. We sit across the other side, and we can have a more in-depth conversation. We can talk about
I'd like.
if you do this for us, think about it and potentially join us in our quest for helping the common people in these trying times. Of course, we all know how hardy, rude, brutish the Zaibatsu are.
They are all those things.
Yes, they are indeed.
Look, I think this conversation should be had, but I am here to support my dear friend Donzok in his fight. Could it wait until after possible? I don't want to miss it.
That's the great thing, Ezekiel. We've still got 3 more fights to go, and that's plenty of time.
Right. All right.
We can even talk
Let's have a
about...
conversation.
Nice. And he stands up, and he gestures towards where him and his compatriots were sitting.
Yep, I'll follow him.
All right. Finch, you see Ezekiel walk off with a member of the Blazing Sun. And another round of food and drinks are brought out. After a little bit, the fight, the third one, has finished and taken place. And then Wessel, you notice across the room a familiar face.
Huh?
What's happened? Gentleman to the right, straight across, second seat down. He strangely, yes, strangely and absurdly, he looks like
someone you have been chasing for quite a while.
No reaction, but he's staring.
It seems that this person is in a jovial mood, conversing with the rest of his compatriots on the table. But it does strike you as odd that he is over there, and realizing that he has always been over there. And the group you are in now has just been left as you, Finch, and Darnzok. The other members of the table have disappeared and are conversing with others. But this gentlemanly fellow, he's a dead ringer.
Just gonna watch him. See if there's anything I can use.
Alright. Darnzok, you still think of fight?
Yep.
Excellent.
Think of fight.
I think
Is this whole room like based on what that other guy was saying? Is this whole room literally just filled with like retinues and attendants and shit?
Yeah, and every cunt in town has to come over and talk to us, dude. What the fuck is this, dude? Are we the most famous cunts in the room?
You are.
It.
Yeah, true.
Hey, what
But
can
no
I
one's talking to me. One guy tried to talk to me, and I ignored him, and he's like, "All right, anyway, back to annoying his friends now." What the hell? Every cunt in
They're
dad's
trying to
walking
get to
over.
you through us.
Yeah, just by bothering you guys, man. Yeah, how's this deal, Ezekiel? What do you reckon, man? What do you reckon, man? Oh, you mean you can hang out with Darnzok as well? Fuck off, dude.
Yeah, no one's
It's just we're the only cunts in this whole room that are unaffiliated. Everyone's trying to get us.
What the hell's happening, dude? This whole room's full of ops, dude. Shit.
It is filled with essentially cliques within cliques, individualized groups. Most tables have sort of stuck to themselves, and if they were to go and mingle and talk, it's never a whole table going off and going. It's either like half the table will go, or it's a rotational group of people that will come up and go. And looking about, it looks like either during these conversations, it looks like there are guesses could be made of deals being done, handshakes being given, nods, exchanges of coin. It looks like this is very much just a well-paid event of networking with an additional fights.
Yep. This is what the fights have turned into, huh? Corporate events.
Yeah, so there's not a single like spectator. Essentially, these are all people who are here via duty or something.
Yeah, corporate event type shit, dude.
Yeah, it looks like everyone is
Yeah,
here.
name one fighter from your hometown. You can't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, who won the last fight? You weren't watching.
Cheers go up as another fight starts to take place, the fourth one. There is a brush on your shoulder, Finch, as the Dragonborn that walked past walks back, and then disappears behind the door.
It's giving pick me, you know what I mean? Why do you brush up against fucking Finch? What the
Yeah, like a brush as in the wind, or brush as in actually walked past me.
bro
and touched
walked
me?
up to you and touched you.
Yeah.
Trying to not fucking act cool about it. Dad's giving pick me. Gee, Christ.
It's giving. No one uses this bathroom.
Jeez.
Unfortunately, the door that she went through is not indicated with a "you may go here" lantern. It's not one of the accessible places.
But she went in there.
She did indeed.
God, she went in there.
Teacher.
I don't know. There's literally like 3 cards right there. I don't even know. Even if I wanted to know what that was about, that I would even attempt that. Not magic. Can't cast invisibility.
The rotund and large hunched man from the middle seats makes his way up to your table, sits down next to Danzok and goes,
Danzok, it is good to see you. I have heard many great things about your previous fights.
Oh, finally, a connoisseur of the fights, I see.
Yes, I enjoy the sport. I've always enjoyed the sport since I was a young man.
Oh, nice to hear. I'm glad someone does in this place. Seems to be a lot of prattling going on here. Bureaucracy.
Yes, well, the decadence and decay of this society is one that must be finished with a reset, if you will, but unfortunately,
Sheesh.
I don't have the power to do so. So I do what I can to enjoy what I see while I see it.
Fair enough. And who might you be?
I am Najab Rock.
One more time?
Najab Rock.
Najab Rock. Right. Okay. And what do you do?
I am a weapons dealer.
Interesting.
I
Do you...
fund and secure weapons for various independent groups within Arcosis.
Interesting. So you could say you'd have a finger in all the pies.
Some of them. Sometimes I have my whole hand in them. I like to eat, what can I say?
Haha, yeah. Nice.
For I am always hungry. Now,
Interesting.
I will dare say that I knew the previous champion, one Zugzul.
Oh, yep.
Yes, fantastic fighter. Fantastic. Like watching a precise dancer executed without mistake.
That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoy his performances.
Yes, he was a killer. Oh, you should have seen it, Danzok. I saw him rip a jaw from a Goliath like it was rock from mud. Absolutely ripped it off. Oh, that was a magnificent day. It truly was. I still have that jaw in my home study, up on a mantle with other great prizes.
Oh, you're a trophy collector also.
Yes,
Interesting.
I am. In my state, I can't really fight. I'm a bit slow.
Finch,
That's not always a bad thing.
you see this Rakshasa, and he has a look of ecstasy upon his face, talking about this subject. He is so close to salivating all
Oh,
over the
no.
table.
Oh my goodness.
Now, Danzok, I have all the money that I have at my disposal on you winning. But if you lose, may I keep your hand?
Well, I wouldn't care. I'll be dead.
Excellent!
So,
But if you win, what would you like?
nothing.
Oh, I'm sure you'd like something.
No, I don't want anything.
Because you
not
don't
a-
do it for anything. You do it for the sport of it.
Yep.
A true fighter's connoisseur.
I'm not a prize fighter.
No. You're one of a kind. Each generation has its own one-of-a-kind fighter. Before you was Zugzul, and before Zugzul was Akamoto,
Oh.
the
Do
great.
I know this Akamoto?
You
I
have
of this
heard
individual?
tale or stories of Akamoto from Zugzul. He was a scimitar fighter, hailing from the sand dunes of Leo.
Oh. Alright. Oh, yeah.
unfortunate what happened to him and all. But then came along Zugzul, and then after his champion fight win, he had a change of heart and left the business altogether.
I can understand that.
And now there's you, and this fight, the last fight of the year.
Yes.
And then we have 4 more months. And then the fights start again.
Yes.
Are you going to be prepared for when they come for you, Danzok?
The fights or something else?
Well, you'll be champion.
Yeah.
And the only way to be champion anew is for someone to take your title from you.
Or I don't. I relinquish it, right? After getting the win. That's it.
I dare say they will not look kindly upon such an act after what Zugzul did. You can try, of course.
Well, yeah, that's true.
It would definitely ruffle some hairs, that's for sure. Put some whiskers in a knot.
Yeah. That is true, but so the same with you taking my hand. I don't care, to be honest. Does not matter.
What does matter to you, Danzok?
Huh? The sport of it? The fairness of this whole thing?
Fairness. That is a good one.
Yep, you see why? You see why I don't want to be champion after this?
I did hear about your fight with the Black Panther.
Barely a fight.
Yes, I heard. He was tampered with.
Yep.
And then...
Like fighting a sick animal. That's what that
Yes.
felt like.
Yes, well, the poor boy was in a state of shock. His wife and daughter had just died in the destruction of the city.
My goodness.
It's an unfortunate case to happen, and as he tried to flee in a state of terror, they found him and then brought him back.
Well, I sent him to his wife and daughter, I guess. That's the benefit of that.
You are a kind man. And then I heard about your fight in the city of, some irrelevant place, and then that went sour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Some
was
sort
crazy.
of an attack, some sort of zombie made of brain.
Dodgy deal.
Dodgy deals.
Dodgy deal gone wrong, by the sounds. From what I remember.
But this one hopefully won't be as tainted. It seems that her lordship has made it seen that security's up cranked to 11.
Yeah. That is very true. Very interesting situation.
And His Majesty himself, the Warlord, is here to oversee it all.
Yeah, I'm indifferent. I don't really care too much about who attends. But as long as people are here to enjoy it, like yourself, that's fine.
Oh, Danzok, I will always enjoy a good fight that ends in death. There's neither anything more pure than that.
That I can agree on.
The outcome is always the same. You live, or you die. With no
That's
involvement from anyone else.
That's true. That's true. That I can agree on.
Yes, if only some of my contemporaries respected my opinion as much as we respect each other's opinion.
That is true. Say, have you ever considered starting up your own fight?
Oh, I have.
I'm sure you have the money for it.
Oh, I have more than enough money, and I have indeed started my own sort of, not pits, more of a club. A more, because these things have been It used to be. Back in the olden days, these things were more publicly known. These were more
Yeah.
sanctified, and they were, in a way, better because no
Yeah.
one really died.
Yeah.
These
that's
were
true.
bouts of strength, and though if you killed your opponent, the church was there to bring them back.
Yes.
And thus a test of strength was shown, but no loss of life was held. These days, no such thing. The church doesn't get involved. These fights are held underground. You know,
Yeah, dirty business.
but I've started up a small fighting club in the south. It's humble start, but one I hope to flourish and grow. I have some stiff competition, though. The Zaibatsu don't like it when you establish business without their say-so.
Yeah, that's interesting. Where did you say this is? The south?
Yes,
Where exactly?
all of it.
Oh, okay. What's it called?
I haven't really thought of a name yet. So far, it's just been the Fight Club,
Oh, okay.
for simplicity's sake.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, that's very good. I'll have to go check that out if I ever am down that way. Sounds quite interesting.
Yes. I tell you, if you come, Danzok, I will give a fighter to you to fight. He's one of the best. We called him Golden Eyes because he has golden eyes.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
It does.
Interesting.
Very original, I say.
Interesting. Very interesting. What's his record like, huh? This Golden Eyes.
Well, so far, old Golden Eyes' record is 15-0.
Oh wow. How does he fight? What does he use?
That, haha, will be something you'll have to find out for yourself if you make it down there.
Okay.
A surprise.
Interesting. Yeah, we'll have to go check that out.
Much
Fight Club.
obliged. Yes.
Mhm.
And with that, he stands up, grabs a bit of meat that's just been brought in, and he goes, "Thank you for your time, Danzok, Hare, Finch." And then he walks back to his table.
Whoa, he didn't say anything to you, Ezekiel.
Oh,
Is
he's
he-
not there.
He's not there.
I'm
is
not
he?
there, bro. Yeah, I'm going to my own.
Oh,
table
right, he
now.
went to go talk to the other bros. Yeah, to pester him. Right.
Yeah. I'm not pestering them. Hey, they want me.
No, sorry, they're pestering you. My mistake.
Oh yes.
Sorry, it's a first. Normally it's the way around.
Uh,
Yeah, fair point.
Ezekiel.
Yes.
At the table, after a bit of small conversation, eating and drinking, one of the gentlemen goes, "Right, now, Ezekiel, I'm sure this is my contemporaries here, and we would like to say thank you for joining us."
That's all right. I'm happy to hear people out.
Now, we're a small group, and we like to call ourselves the Bright Sun.
The bright sun.
Yes,
Right. Okay.
the Bright Sun.
And what's important to the bright sun?
The importance is that the common folk, like you, like us, like the humble farmer, the simple shopkeep, those that do not own business or a part of the Zaibatsu, those not within the church, to look down upon us any longer. Those who have been sullied by the corruption of coin. And a man like yourself who has no coin might as well be a pariah of us all.
Right. Well, that does speak to me. I think the Zaibatsu, with their shops, instigators. I think they charge too much, and I also think that they just drive out any questions to ask.
Exactly, Ezekiel, exactly. And with that being said, we humbly request your application and joining of our group.
Right. And what are the requirements of being a part of your group, being part of the Bright Suns?
Well, So far, it's just an indifference and a disdained attitude against those with the authority to look down upon us. We also participate in riots that are happening throughout the city. We try to keep them organized, so that way destruction of property is kept to those that deserve it. We take care of the wounded,
Right.
and we try to free people that have been in prison for unjust reasons.
Are you guys the ones behind the current riots that were just attacking the front of this palace just earlier?
No, we are not. I dare say whoever is
Right.
in charge of that deserves a good beating. An attack on the warlord's residence itself in a form of riot does not make the common man look good. In fact, it would only increase the amount of retribution dealt and handed down to us. Sickening, I say.
Right. Well, that sounds good.
The only thing we're missing is every group needs something to believe in besides of the common cause. And we believe someone of your stature, of your power, and of your faith could help with that.
What did you have in mind?
The Arcosian gods have forsaken us. They not give us the wisdom, or if they do, it's been tainted. But the 8 emperors aren't those that need to be worshipped any longer. And I say, or we say, that with 1 foot already in the door, it would not take much to shift the worship of the 8 emperors to a more singular focus of a deity that still sometimes walks these lands and still has a worship among the common people. We ask that you join us, Ezekiel, and become emissary for the Queen of Cats.
I think you're speaking my language here.
Are you on board?
All right. Yes. Yes, I think I will do this.
Thank you. But, unfortunately, one of the other members of the table pulls out a piece of paper, puts it on the table. We'd like to make this more than just verbally official. We figured you might have, and in hindsight, writ out this form. Legally binding, not of the laws of the land, but the laws of the heavens. It states...
Can I get a quick read?
You can. Not in a language you know.
You are... Yeah, fuck, alright. Yeah, alright, I'll just listen then.
It states that we will do all in our power to help you, Ezekiel, spread the word of the Queen of Cats. Spread the word that the elites and those with money and power cannot tread on the common man. And in return, you will help us deal with these elites. Deal with those who tread on the common people. And all we ask is but a drop of blood.
Yeah, alright.
Uh,
I'll put out my paw, mate.
one of the other members looks around, picks up a butter knife, does a small chant, puts his hand over the butter knife, and just like curves it with his hand. And upon doing so, the metal itself curves. Hands it to the essentially the leader of this group. The leader pricks his thumb with the blade, puts it on a marked symbol on the paper. You can hear a slight sizzle as the blood burns into the paper. It hands the blade to you and it goes, "It is yours, emissary, speaker of the Queen of Cats."
And I follow suit.
You prick your thumb, place it onto the paper. It sizzles and burns into it. One of the other members quickly grabs the paper, rolls it up, puts it in the orb, and you feel a weight come down on you. Not physical. You feel a small sense of purpose, and something takes your attention, and you follow this pull, this tug, and as you follow where this tug is leading, it's to the warlord, and a single repeating line emanates at the back of your mind, and it's kill, 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 kill.
All right. All right. Cool. All right. It's just a thought, right? It's not like a. Is it an instinct, or is it just something I'm hearing?
It's something that you're hearing. Doesn't feel like an instinct, and something's off about it for sure.
Yeah. All right. All right. I shake their hands, each of them, and I say, I know what I must do. Do you mind if I go back to my group for just a little bit before the fight starts?
And he looks up at you. He gets up, shakes your hand, sits back down, and he goes, "Yes. You're free to do as you wish, Ezekiel. We will let you know when things change. May order follow the chaos." Oh. Oh no, Mike died.
Oh dear.
Oh, what do we have here? That's not good. While Mike comes back, the other members of your table arrive, and one of them goes, "Right, well, we've got one fight left to go, Danzok. I have spoken around, and I can ascertain that the betting, as of right now, is 3-1 against you.
Okay.
I can, if my numbers are correct, there is a combined bid of 2,311 platinum against you.
See ya.
And you get about 1,000 platinum betted on you. We of course all think that you're going to win, so that's good money for us. And I can provide you with a small kickback from those winnings.
Nah, it's alright. Keep it.
No worries. Now, I have spoken to the commander overseeing the fight, and in regards to what might be allowed, anything is allowed. Potions, spells, items with magical intent. The only restriction being, of course, it is one-on-one.
Okay.
You are given 30 seconds to prepare beforehand,
and then the fight will start.
Okay.
So if there's anything you would like before the fight, any sort of tool that you could use at your disposal, I'm very much aware that you are a master of your fists, and a weapon will not be needed. But if I could find and pinch off somebody, say a potion of iron skin, would that be something you'd be interested in?
No. I can win without it.
All right. El Silencio is not here yet, but I have been promised that he will be here by the time the fight starts, at least.
Okay.
And I have also been granted access with the Warlord, and he says that once you win, he would like a small audience to congratulate you.
Sure. Why not? Okay.
Excellent. Apart from that, how's everybody's night been going? Feasting and eating? Have you gotten up and talked to anybody in the meantime?
No, but a lot of people have come to annoy us.
Oh, they have.
Yes.
May I ask who, if that's okay?
Fat man came to annoy me.
Oh, yes, yes, him.
A little goblin individual came to annoy my friend Ezekiel.
Oh. Was there a name for that goblin fellow?
No, he's talking about some plot. I don't know, I wasn't really listening. The host that got us in here came to annoy me for a bit. Tried to talk to me, ask questions about what we've been doing in the city.
Yes.
Other than that,
My friend's a bit of a chatterbox, one might say.
everyone here seems to be a chatter.
Yeah, that's all these people do with these establishments, which is talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
They trade money with amongst themselves. Not much really gets done.
No. It's been quite a, I wouldn't say annoying, because it hasn't really affected me too much, but...
A letdown?
Mm,
A sadness?
I think it'd be a letdown if I lost.
I think we'd all be let down if you lost, Danzok.
Yeah.
Yes.
But hopefully, things improve. Nothing ill to stay upon the establishment and the staff, other than the host individual pestering, but prying, if you will. A little too persistent with that, prying. Other than that, it's been alright.
Excellent. All right. With that out of the way, one fight left. I'm going to, if you don't mind, I'm going to cast a spell on myself, and I'm going to take a quick nap. So,
Oh, you tired?
yes. So just smack me in the
Oh,
shoulder. To wake me up.
Wait, before
Oh.
you leave.
Yes.
Would you be able to get me a cloak of some type?
A cloak.
Yes.
How big? How small?
Just something to cover my my head and my shoulders. I want to make this at least a nice presenting of myself as I, unveil myself.
I can try, but if I can't find a physical one, I can cast a sort of illusionary spell over you to give yourself the look of a nice cloak.
Sure, why not? That'll work.
All right. He gets up, and you see him go converse with people and try to get yourself a cloak.
Okay, interesting. Excellent.
Before the last round is up, and the last fight is done, is there anything the group would like to do in regards to mingling, finding somebody to talk to, sussing out information? Finch, you see that Ezekiel has, you notice that Ezekiel's come back, and you see that he is, his left paw is a bit red.
Does that look different to me? Or is that like? Does that look like it looks different to me?
It does.
Okay.
I would imagine in this sort of tense and alert situation that you are in, that you have been not so much you, but your eyes have been taking in the information around you, and a difference of appearance of your companion has been triggered.
Oh, I'm also meant, does it look like something that the eyes are letting me see, or is that a physical change?
It's a physical change.
Okay. Well, I'll like point at it and be like, "Oh, that's different. Did you get a
What is-
tattoo?"
No, sir. What do you mean by that? Oh, could have been some asparagus in the soup. I am quite allergic.
Asparagus?
Well, maybe some form of parsley, something. Maybe I'm not too sure, but yeah, that seems to be some sort of a reaction.
Is it itchy?
No, no, it's not.
Is it sore?
I'm not sure. No.
No, that'd be fine then.
If anything, I feel a bit more full.
It's a good rash then, I guess, huh?
Yes.
The rash is making you feel full?
A good
No,
rash.
I feel full. I feel full.
So you ate asparagus. It's now in you, and it affected your hand.
That seems to be the
I feel like
completion
it would
of
affect
the.
your stomach and throat. You know where it is.
No, I feel fine. I touched it. Maybe that's what the issue is.
He feels better though.
I do feel good.
Hmm.
Anyways, we have the fight up dress. That's what's coming up.
I know.
You feel ready?
Yes.
I think he needs a bard to play some entrance music.
All right.
No, that's fine.
Well done, Zuck.
Why
I
not?
believe
You're already
that
gonna
you
go
will.
for a cloak.
That's all I need.
Yeah,
it's
I'll
fine.
go home.
Well, Wessel could be right here.
No.
You know this. All right then. Well,
Anyways,
who are you
where did
fighting?
you
What's
go
this
before?
person's name? Where did I go?
Hmm.
Well, the individuals that spoke to me, they spoke pretty heavily, and I won't lie to you, I was quite scared. But then I decided that, if they're wanting to talk to me, then well, after the fight outside the Peaches yesterday, I thought, well, might as well hit everything head on, as they say. And so I spoke to them, and they told me about their group, and they seem to have spoken to giving me a purpose, I guess you could say, what I would like to fight for. I feel like it's not the right time to get all open and mushy and stuff, but I felt
My
last.
best time as ever. I may be dead
Well,
very soon.
I don't think you'll die. I think you'll
No, I don't
survive.
think
You
I'll
are
die
the.
either, but it's very possible. With
It,
these
well, I mean, there is.
events.
Well, it's possible, but if this was 100 chances, I feel like your survival is at least 90 minimum.
Of course. But there's still that 10. And this
That's
might be
true.
the last time we talk and we conversate, Ezekiel.
Well,
So, tell me, what is this about this accusation? When this individual came and prattled and pestered us.
yes. Well, he
I
claimed
don't know
that
anything
I
about
had.
this.
Well, that's totally fine. You looked like you weren't really listening to anybody at
I
the
was
table.
listening.
You left your soup was cold. Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, I don't know if you ever heard him, but he had claimed that I had killed those priests in the church, which
yes.
didn't happen. I wanted to get my curse.
Something about
Though
this
someone
muscly
did kill them.
tiefling.
Yes, someone did kill them. He
Who's
killed
this?
these people. I don't know. Didn't get his name. Well, I might have gotten it, but I didn't remember it. But no, I spoke to his assistant, I presume. But no, he killed everybody and stole one of their artifacts. But I guess he got in there undetected and left undetected, so it looked like I had killed them. I was like, well, here we go again. I'm going to die here. But that wasn't the case. They saw my, I guess you could say my morals or the way I've stood up to the well, I
track
say
record.
stood up, but the track record with the as I
One
bet
thing
you
I
and
will
other
say,
things is
Ezekiel, you are not a
Yes?
liar. So I don't think you did
No.
kill it. So
no, I don't.
I want you to know
Oh,
that,
well.
that I do not think you are guilty of what they've accused you.
Well, I
Perhaps
appreciate that.
Perhaps the antagonizing of shopkeepers is something.
Yeah, I
Like
won't lie to you.
rally,
That's
but
it's definitely something I do.
Killing priests and lying. That's not you, Ezekiel. I know this.
No, it's not. It's not me. So, we spoke, and they said that, long in Narcosis, the common man has been put down by these Ibatsu and people who look down upon them, and I feel like I have been looked down upon. So,
some
we
ways,
made a
actually.
little. Well, I the beholder, and I'm sure a lot of
Yeah,
it's
in
just
some ways.
from previous issues in the early years of my life, but nonetheless, I felt that they were right, and they said that we want you to be, and I will come out and say this clearly, an emissary for the Queen of Cats. And I said, well, anything to get me closer to her, I will do, and if I can get other people closer to her and feel like they, free themselves to be themselves properly, I think that is a good thing, and I'd like to help the people out. And once we're done here, I'm not sure what each of our paths lead, and Donzok, you might choose to retire and go back to the mountains and do whatever retired fighters do. I presume you start your own school or whatever, and that's very cool. But that's not a path I could follow. And Finch his own thing. His eyes are glowing, and I'm sure so will his fingernails soon, or something weird. He's got his own knowledgeable path, and I don't really know about Wessel. I assume he's just going to start his own shop. Maybe I don't really know what you want to do, Wessel. To be honest, I don't know. So I've decided to join these people, the Bright Suns,
Bright
as an
Suns.
emissary.
Interesting.
Emissary
Okay.
of the bright sun.
Bright Sun.
If we're
In that
being
letter,
candid,
If you guys have
yes,
read,
yes.
I always mentioned something about the blazing sun. Do you think this has any correlation between the two?
Well, I won't lie to you. There's a lot of this talk been happening, and I've not really been the center of it, so I don't think so. But there is a lot of suns, and admittedly, I didn't actually ask if the word sun was spelt with a U or an O. So, it could be bright suns, and that could be very much not related to the to all the stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know. Finch, have you heard of the Bright Suns before? And please tell me good things, because if it's bad things, I've kind of shook a hand I can't remove.
Oh, so it wasn't asparagus.
Well, the asparagus was there, and that could be where my red hand is there, but I wasn't really sure. I didn't really look at my hand post the handshake.
So this is interesting, Ezekiel. I've just said that you're not a lying person, and yet you've just come back and lied to us about your
Well,
hand.
I didn't lie. I didn't know it was red from the handshake. I legitimately thought I possibly ate something I didn't need to.
Okay.
You saw me eat that meat. My hands are all over it.
Yes. Okay. Well,
No, I've not heard of the bright. I've heard of the blazing sun.
what do you know about the blazing
you're-
sun?
Yes.
Well, there's some things I think I know about the blazing sun, but the things that I've heard, I'm not sure are connected to them, because I don't know if the iconography I've seen is connected to the blazing sun. I hear blazing sun, I see a tree on fire, and I kind of assume that those are one and the same thing.
My apologies. Quick correction. Burning sun was the thing in the letter. That is my mistake.
Burning and blazing. Two different people. Groups, I
Very-
should say.
Well, I heard it secondhand, so it could be burning sun. So in that case, Ezekiel, if you support the burning of the holy peach tree, then I assume that you've joined a good faction.
Well, that's not at all what. Not burning at all. It was bright sun.
Right. Okay.
Finch. Yeah, bright is the group that I have.
Clarify this. You've joined the Bright Sun.
Correct. Yes. Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Oza has
Never-
allied with the Burning Sun. And what was this
No.
other one? The Blazing Sun.
The blackened sun.
Oh my goodness.
How
There's a
many
lot of
bees are
pirates out
here?
there.
Are they sons or sons? Like this
I'm
is very
starting to
confusing.
think that someone got very busy, and
Well, there are 8.
Oh, real. Well, that would do it.
My goodness. Well,
No, that was a joke. Well, maybe they remarketed. Maybe Burning Sun wasn't getting guys to pick up pitchforks for them.
Blazing does sound cooler than burning, I will say.
maybe.
Not that I would join them on
Well, I
that
mean,
alone, but
if
you know, if you
they went
remarketed.
from the Burning Sun to the Bright Sun.
Oh,
did they?
so a progression, perhaps?
What was it that they were sort of after?
Me specifically, or
Yeah, the Bright Sun. I'm asking you.
yes? What? Wait. All right. Well, they were after just an emissary, actually, for the Queen of Cats.
Emissary for the Queen of Cats.
Oh, do they have the authority for that?
I
You
presume
have the
so.
authority to be an emissary.
You presume?
Yeah, of course, of course. I'm a big believer
I
in
mean,
the Queen of Cats.
she's your queen. Do you know?
Yeah.
Do I know if
Or did
she's?
someone just tell you that and you're like, yeah, sweet?
Could have been the latter. I don't know.
I don't know. I think you should ask her.
I
Kind of sounds
think I
like
will.
someone just told you what you wanted to hear.
Well, maybe
Yeah,
that's
that
what
made you
maybe that's
feel
what you
good and
want in
full.
life. That's maybe that's
Something
what I
that you've
need.
been feeling
I
a
don't
little
know.
empty recently. Could be a couple.
You could say that. Yes, I think you've probably hitting this person nail right on the head there, Dunzuck.
Perhaps you should consult us more when it comes to making decisions, becoming an emissary. Would you
Well,
say,
you-
Ezekiel?
You're probably right, but you know, I don't want to have this conversation with you, but the night that you possibly might die, I would like to have our last words be of a good thing,
Best time
and
to
not
possibly
of me.
have this
I mean,
conversation.
yeah.
Well,
Well, if Darnsock dies, he wants to make sure that you're making the right decisions for yourself, Ezekiel.
I won't be there, Ezekiel, to help you. So this
Well,
is the best time to have this conversation.
well, you probably, well,
The
you're
only
probably
time,
right.
in fact. Potentially.
All
There's
right.
a 50-50 chance that I don't walk out of it. There's a chance we don't speak about this topic again.
Then that would be upsetting.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm to be honest here, I guess then, I
Okay.
well, there's really no way to say this without it sounding as simple, but I feel that in this land of Arcosis, that I am a fool. I think that's, you know, I don't really think things through, and you know, maybe I just yearn for something much out of my reach,
Like what?
and well.
The
at the
acceptance
end of
your
the
cat
day-
queen, perhaps?
Well, there's been a lot of the water that I was once treading is where quite murky. Let me put it that way. I mean, the sea hag,
guilt,
you
yes.
know. Well, yes, yeah, I've never forgotten that. You know, catfish, as it was once coined. That has really delayed my opportunity to kind of clear my mind. But I came to Arcosis to learn more things, of course. But you know, this idea of I say champion in a sense of look, it's hard to explain. I don't think, no, not necessary. It's fine.
Very
It's
necessary.
fine.
This is potentially
Well-
the last time we speak, Ezekiel. Have you forgotten?
No, I haven't forgotten that at all. That is prevalent on the mind, and that's why I've made sure to stick by you and learn things from you while we're more combat based, more so than the personal side of things. But look, if I've made a wrong decision, then may it be the last of the wrong decisions. I've made quite a few, and I mean, I would argue that this plate that I carry, the food could topple over at any point, or crack from the weight of it all, really. But look,
What do you want, Ezekiel? What do you truly want?
honestly, at this point,
Uh-huh.
To go home, I think.
I can relate to that.
I
Where
think
is your home,
the
Ezekiel? Do you have something to go back to?
I do the Desert Kingdoms, but the trek back
Specifically
there is
where?
long. Well, to my pride, specifically,
Okay.
but
I'm assuming you left this pride on good terms, correct?
I think so.
Okay. Why do you think so? And why don't you say yes? This is your family, of course.
Well, yes,
Are you
yes,
unsure?
of course. No, never unsure. I just I think I just feel
Finch, can you roll me a perception
that
check, please?
Yep.
the yearning to do more just isn't there at home.
Natural 20.
But my ability to do it here is so great, of course, and but
A missionary of sorts.
the languages, yes,
You
yeah,
see
I
in
guess
the
so.
distance, one of the tables, unrelated to any of the major groups, a hunched over and like disheveled, but like in very nice clothing, has a bag. In this bag, he's pulling out scrolls, and then he's handing the scrolls off to no one. The scrolls then float underneath the table, and you watch 5, 6, 7, 8, 25 scrolls. No
They're
one else.
floating. They're floating underneath the table.
Correct.
How far away is he?
He is at the very end, closest table to the entrance.
To the. What, that guy?
Yeah, that guy.
My true sight is 6 feet. Are the scrolls, they're all scattering across the room, or are they just hovering under that table?
After the 25, they are now. It seems no one is noticing this flight of scrolls that are sort of just. They're in like a line of sight where one normally doesn't really pay attention to if they're up and walking. But the scrolls are going out. And you notice the way the scrolls are moving in the air, it's as if they're being held by an invisible hand.
That's what I'm assuming. I'm just trying to track if one is going to get close enough to move within my true sight range.
6 do, as they move into the close to the tables on your side. Unfortunately, you still can't see if anybody is exactly holding them, just the scrolls themselves. No one else has paid attention or seen these scrolls, and they make their way underneath the tables.
On my side of the room,
Yes.
I'm going to get up and go and take a closer look at whatever one is closest to me.
Yeah, 2 scrolls have landed, are underneath your table.
Oh, do they look?
They look very plain, except that the scrolls are wrapped in a red ribbon that's been intricated in gold with a pattern of looks to be arcane design.
Fuck, man. No cunt here knows magic.
Danzok, someone comes up to you, puts their hand on your shoulder and goes, "Alright, Danzok, fight's up."
Alright, I stand up and I look to my compatriots and I go, the time has come. I may or may not see you after this. But if I do,
No, you will.
well, I'll see you.
Thank you, Dunzock, for everything.
Okay, alright. Let's go then. Where's my cloak? Well,
The guy comes up and goes, "Well, didn't get the nap. No one has any cloak on him, but he does casts a spell, snaps his finger, and then enwrapping you is this nice, flourishing, like black grey cloak, that kind of comes up to the back and then sort of like morphs into, strangely enough, a perfect description of one of the mountain bears, where the claws wrap over your shoulders and like the head is kind of like up here.
Okay, cool. All right.
That's cool.
Where did that Black Sun guy go?
Uh,
Because he's not at our table anymore. Where is he?
he is not in this room.
I kind of don't want to touch these scrolls, so I think what I'm going to do instead is just walk over to the guy who took them out of that bag.
All right. While you're doing that, the guy goes to the pits, my lord, and gestures towards the fighting pit where a one El Silencio is already there.
Okay.
Oh, actually, before I leave, I want to tell Wessel that there's something weird going on, and there's some scrolls that are under all the tables now.
Look, and Wessel looks under the table.
You look under the table, Wessel, and there are two floating scrolls underneath. They're just kind of like bumping into each other and under the desk itself.
Do you know anything about these scrolls?
No, but I'm going to find out, and I head over to that guy.
All right.
Wessel's fighting the urge to grab one to see what will happen.
Standing in this now squared ring, Dunsok is your fighter, the champion of underground pit fights for this year, El Silencio. He is a tall, muscular built orc. The skin hue of his looks like yours. Could be from the mountains as well. Probably not yours.
Okay.
He wears a mask that covers up to his nose, with eye holes, and the mask itself is designed with that. It looks like a gnashing mouth.
Okay.
You see on him that he is not wearing any gear. He is, apart from like this mace that he has in his hand, he is only wearing like a loincloth.
Okay.
The only other noticeable distinguisher of El Silencio is that he smiles at you, and some of those teeth are red, black, green, yellow, and brown. Those aren't teeth. Those are crystals.
It's Thanos. Oh my goodness. How deep is the fight pit?
About 5 feet down.
Do I take damage if I jump that?
No, it's 5 feet. It's like stepping down off a ladder from 2 steps.
Okay. All right.
Dude, he's a hobgoblin from Spiderwick.
All right. Yep. I drop down and I land in a 3-point landing. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah. And then I rise, and then the cloak falls off.
It looks really good. Very cinematic.
Yeah, excellent. That's the goal. All right.
If I had money, I'd hire someone to animate that for you.
Hang on, I'll see if I can find a gif of this. Hang on.
Yeah. I was thinking like Chris Masters, you know what I mean, mate?
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, I was thinking Chris Masters. Yeah. Yep, that's it. And I'm looking there, you know. That's it.
All right. So
let's go. Yeah.
roll a d20 for me, and then add your initiative modifier.
Yeah. Uh, 13.
13. All right, you will get to go first.
Okay.
So it'll be you, him, until one of you is dead. In that time period, before it fights, if anybody wants to move or do something, now is the time. And then if they do, if you want to ask questions or talk to someone, it'll basically be one question around. The answers will be very short due to the just due to the time. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
All right, sounds good.
Did you want to be
Okay.
anywhere, Mike, or are you fine where you are?
I'm fine where I am, but the minute I start to see them like kick off, I want to jump on top of the tables and watch them, so I can kind of. Is it level in the middle? Like it's level to the standing ground, right?
It's been lowered 5 feet.
Oh, then we're sweet. Then sweet. Can I get closer?
Yeah, you can go to the edge if you want.
Yeah, I want to watch. I want to watch it like fucking intently. Am I stuck to my movement, or can I move like further than my movement?
No, this is the pre-start, so you can
Yeah,
just
sick,
move
cool.
wherever you want right now.
I'd like to move so I can watch both the pit and the warlord.
So you kind of lower to the back end here, where you still get the periphery of like the 90 degrees of the
Yeah,
edge and the edge.
yeah.
Wessel, did you want to be anywhere?
Yeah, I don't want to be near these scrolls. So I'll be alongside Ezekiel, I think.
All right.
I'm just look. I've seen Naruto. Pieces of paper explode, and I don't want to be near that.
Right. And Brandon, you want to go towards that guy?
Yep.
Just pick you up and move you and sit you across from him. Who has
This
found
also
himself-
gives me a better view of old mate over here.
No worries. And with that, now we begin. Dante, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to go for the classic. I'm going to use my bonus action to send it on a charging pin.
Yep, no worries. Go for it, brother.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous. 25.
Uh,
I'll roll twice because it's advantage.
yeah,
25. Right,
that's okay. You beat him by 3.
Too easy. Alright.
You got him pinned on the ground. Nice work. Can't move.
And he takes damage.
Does indeed.
Bludgeoning damage equals a half your level and plus your strength modifier. 6, and then... So that's 3. And then 4, so 10. Right.
Yep.
Yep, okay, so 10 damage. And we're both prone, right?
Yes, you are now both prone.
Now I've got him here. I'm going to go for a little attack. I'm going to go for a little mounted punch on this man.
Throw away.
That is a 18 to hit.
18 just hits.
Okay.
You tackle him to the ground, and you definitely pick up that his nakedness is a trick.
Bro's got armor on under
He's got armor underneath. You just can't see it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a strike. The strike is gonna. I'm gonna go for the little chest area to get a gauge of
Yep.
why is this man heavier? And it's going to do 10 damage.
Nice.
And I'm going to attack again. This time that's a nat 20.
Oh, fucking hell.
That's 23.
We are starting off strong.
Fucking whacking cunts, dude.
What is the difference with the nat 20? Do I roll?
So it's it'll be you hit, but it'll be double the damage dice.
Oh, okay. Roll again. 7, so 14.
14. Fucking hell. That is a lot of damage. That's a great first round, Dante.
Okay, I'm gonna go big nuts though.
Yep.
I am not done. I'm going to action surge.
Yep.
Nice.
And I'm going to hit him again. This time it is 17.
That misses, unfortunately.
Damn, okay. Do I get 2 attacks on the bonus action? Like, it resets my entire
Yeah.
action? Yeah, okay. This time it's 18 again.
That hits.
And it's 5 damage this time.
Not much, but something.
Yeah. Okay.
You charge into him and bring him down, and then just the instant. Oh, it's a trick. It's a trap. He's actually wearing armor. Finding out where exactly like the armor is, doing a test gauge, you punch, and as you like smack down into it, the armor isn't as strong as you might have thought it was. As you punch and dent in, and then you hear a crack. You have broken one of his ribs.
Oh, really? Holy shit.
Wow.
Fuck.
Fuck yeah. That's my fucking champion. Yeah, as he does, I go. Wah! I like to fucking scream for him.
Darren's getting high. Nice.
Yeah,
you,
fuck yeah.
All right. It is now Alencia's turn. You hear him whisper into you. He goes,
Yes, well, I'm gonna fucking eat your guts, mate, after this. And then once I've done, I'm gonna make another trip to your village.
Oh.
Huh.
Another trip? What does that mean?
it is his turn. He is not going to attempt to escape the grapple. He's going to go,
Yeah, now you can't run away from me.
and he is going to swing with his mace to try and like bring it up and around to the back of your head. He gets 2 swings with that.
Yep.
So the first one is 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Dealing 9 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
And the second is 15.
Whoa. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. Okay.
Whoa! What's that? What the fuck is that from?
No, the second
I know that.
is 15 to hit. Apologies.
Oh, okay. That misses that second one.
Nice.
So what was the damage? Sorry.
9 bludgeoning.
9 to start. Okay. Cool.
Yes.
Okay, and the second one misses. And on that miss, I want to riposte on that miss.
Excellent.
Let me just do this damage. Right. Up to 56. Okay. And the riposte. Do I just roll attack normally and then add the damage to the
Yes.
attack, not the actual roll, the hit roll? Yeah, to the attack's damage roll.
Yep.
Okay. This one's a 19.
That hits.
And the damage, so that's the D8, right? Plus the 2 D8s more or less. 8, 9. So that's, 17?
Oh, fucking hell.
Yep, 17. Oh, wait, no, hang on. I added the plus 4 to the D8. Is that because of the...
Strength modifier?
Yeah, is that... Do I remove that? Or is it just the raw D8 without the plus 4?
Why am I running a blank on this? Fucking hell. I'm going to allow it.
Okay, well, yeah, so it's 17.
17. Excellent work. You feel the smack on the back of your head with this mallet, and then you retort back as you've grappled him, and then like knuckled punch into his side and cracked into his liver.
Oh my goodness. This man's gonna die before he even throws in that staff. Jesus.
He try and moves the grapple so that way like he's face to face with you, and he goes, "Can you still fight when it's dark?" He with his tongue he flicks out the black crystal that's stuck into his gums, crunches down on it, and the area emanates in darkness.
Okay.
Hey.
Do I roll disadvantage, I guess?
No, because you were grappled with him. You won't unless he attempts to leave.
Oh, so it would, okay, it would cancel it out. Yep, okay.
All right.
Interesting.
Finch.
Interesting strategy.
Yes.
You are at the table. You get a question to ask this gentleman.
Well, what's the vibe as I approach the table and sit down across from him?
The vibe feels nonchalant. He is he greets you when you sit down, and then he sort of like pushes his bag onto the floor.
So, what's with the scrolls under everyone's table?
Just a bit of light reading, mate, don't you worry.
A bit of what? Light reading, somebody said.
Yeah.
A bit of light reading. About what?
Exactly.
Danzok, you're up.
Oh shit, that's into the question. Fuck. That's the D4, right?
Yep, do your D4 damage.
That's just a flat D4. It's 2.
2. Better than nothing.
Okay. We're hitting with 13 on the first attack.
Oh, that misses.
Lame. And then we are hitting with a 19.
That hits.
Damn. It is 11.
Fucking hell. You started off
He's getting
strong.
fucked,
You
dude.
started off so strong. I wasn't prepared for this.
I just remember last time when this happened, and we were in the underground, and I just whiffed, and I just fucking could not hit the fucking
Yeah.
the DC for this guy's fucking armor. Dude.
Damn, I can't believe it. The combo dice have returned. You smack into this guy, finding a gap and weakness under the underneath the sort of strange armor that he's wearing, and just hammer into this weak spot. And then you feel more cracks being made, and then your face, and though you can't see it, your face has just been spurted from coughed up blood.
Oh. Yeah. Can't
Right.
even get to use his teeth.
He is going to attempt to escape your grapple.
Silly little man. Alright.
Fucking hell.
29.
Yep, he stays grappled.
Unlucky.
Me. I'm gonna have to start using other shit that he's got. This darkness combo didn't work.
yeah, I mean, I didn't get to roll the advantage on the athletics check, but I mean, 29 on the first roll's not bad.
Alright, we got that. That's fine. He is going to... you feel like he's going to smack you again with his mace, but you hear it like clang on the floor nearby. Does it? Oh, thank God. Natural 20. You feel
Nice.
a dagger stab into your side. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. Oh! That's the noise of it.
Oh!
13.
13. Alright, you failed, my friend. You take 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
9 poison damage. And you are paralyzed.
Oh, what?
Oh, fuck. What's happening? I can't say shit!
I can't see shit.
Okay.
God. Thank God. Thank God. So you can't move or speak. You automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and any attacks that hit are critical if he's within 5 feet.
Oh. He's cheating.
But he has paralyzed you while you're grappling him.
Then he can't get out. He's stuck.
So he can
My
attempt.
arms-
He can still attempt to escape, and you can still attempt to roll your check, but it will be disadvantage.
Disadvantage twice because he's got darkness and the paralyzed.
No,
Because-
it just once. It doesn't like stack.
Okay.
So
Because
just-
I will have the advantage on the grappling situation because of the superior. Sorry, is it superior athlete or muscle bound? Muscle bound. Yeah. So I get the proficiency for athletics doubled, and that's not what I was talking about. Where the fuck is the one that gives me the fucking the advantage on strength athletics check? What? Hang on. What the fuck? Oh, sorry. Monstrous athleticism. Here it is. Let's shut this problem. Yes, I get advantage on strength athletics checks.
Then it'll just be a normal roll.
Normal roll. Okay. Yep. Cool.
And with that, that'll be his turn. Back up to you, Brandon.
Are there 2 scrolls underneath this table? I assume not.
There are.
There are 2 under this one?
Yes.
And this fucking know I was gonna be here. I'm gonna reach under and grab one.
All right. You
And bring it up top.
Yep. He looks at you and he goes, "Nice find."
Well, if it's for reading, do you mind if I crack it open now?
He looks at you dead in the eyes and he goes, "Hey, it's our funeral."
So there is something wrong with them, as past being just a bit of paper.
Danzok, you roll your... You can't do anything, so your turn skips to the end. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Okay. That's a nat 20. So
Fuck's sake!
Come on! Roll that shit, motherfucker!
Oh my god.
That's right.
That's fucking.
Oh no, Discord's gonna crash again. No, don't crash.
Right.
Don't crash, please.
Alright, so you're no longer petrified, that's fine. God. He's going to attempt to escape the grapple.
Okay. Good luck.
26.
Okay, no, yes, you got me there. 13.
Alright. Wiggles out and sort of like pushes you back, spends half his movement to stand up, and then you hear him walk away.
No, he's scared. Okay.
And then you hear footsteps come back, and then you... does 18 hit?
I believe it does, yep.
Alright, sweet. You feel a... not a dagger strike this time. It feels more like a sword strike across your back.
Oh, the bastard.
Taking 8 slashing damage.
Oh.
And 5 fire damage.
Damn, what the hell? This guy's fighting with everything.
After he does that, the darkness dissipates, and you can see once again. From the outside's view, the darkness goes up. You hear a sort of scuffle, then nothing. A scuffle again. The sound of a sword being sword striking flesh, and then there is an eruption of flame, and the darkness dissipates.
Whoa. Whoa.
Ezekiel, you see that Danzok goes from having El Silencio on the ground grappled to being outflanked and now being stood over by El Celsior. Fucking hell.
Excelsior.
Excelsior. Excelsior. With that, Finch.
What's his response to that question?
He goes, well, as if he doesn't have a care in the world. He goes, "Hey, you do whatever you want to do, mate. My ride's already over."
Oh.
That's, yeah.
So you wouldn't mind if I collected all of these and removed them from the hall?
You can try.
I moved this one.
30 to go.
What?
Danzok,
Oh, 30 to go. Okay.
you are up, my friend.
Okay. All right. I using my bonus action,
Let me
I
just
suck
put him
down.
Boom.
Oh yeah.
Move
I
him
suck
around.
down a greater health potion.
Yep.
What is the heal on that? What do I roll on that one?
64 add 4. Oh no, 64 add 6, sorry.
4 it's. How do I add the amount of dice I roll? Oh, 64 plus 6. 23.
Hey, nice.
Okay, that's good. All right. And now I rotate, and then I'm going to go for another charging pin. Fuck this guy. He can have another one.
Alright.
Fuck him up.
Yep, so strength, athletics. 20, but not natural.
20 natural, he beats you.
Oh shit.
Damn.
So when you go to charge pin him, you miss and land prone 10 feet away.
Okay. I can get back up, right?
Yeah, you still got your movement.
half move. Oh, that's like my movement is
30.
I take less to get back up again.
Yep.
Okay, alright. Okay, with that I go, oh, okay, that didn't work. I get closer.
Yeah, quick recovery.
And I go for a tripping attack on his little legs.
Alright. Trip away.
What's reading at this the superior attack damage roll? Okay, you have to make a strength saving throw.
Yep.
To hit is 20, not natural again.
Yep. That works.
And then the strength. So, what's the DC for this? 13.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, 13.
Alright, well he failed by 3.
Unlucky. On his little ass.
Yep.
And the damage you take from this. Okay, I'm gonna add the superiority die. So D8, and then I'll roll a separate superiority die. What? Oh right. Gotta fuck off the numbers. 3. So 10. 10
Alright.
damage.
No worries. He's
the-
looking
the-
beat. He's looking beat up, by the way.
Does the charging pin that? Oh shit! Actually, hang on. Okay, I don't think I can take it. I don't think I can take a second attack here. Oh fuck! Oops. Unless the charging pin is. Oh, it says it's a bonus action. So, but I use the health potion. Does that cancel that out now? That didn't happen.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, well it's alright. I didn't hit anyways. That's. So that didn't happen. This is all cap. That last bit.
Yep.
So attack this time. And he's prone, right?
Yeah, you still did the tripping attack.
Yeah. And this was 7 to hit.
7 to hit. Ah, it doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright,
he's
yeah, so-
prone, so you get advantage.
Oh yeah, shit. Of course.
Advantage.
15.
Unfortunately, still doesn't hit.
Lame.
Fucking hell. I was banking on that fucking darkness combo. What do I want to use now? What is fucking tool belt of utility?
Yeah, Morkor Stonegut or whatever his name.
Yeah, he looks pretty beat up. He has this surprised look on his face. This was not how he was expecting it to go. And he keeps looking in a certain direction as and he's roll for me an insight check, please.
Insight?
Yep.
Okay. 20 plus 1, 8.
8.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell in the midst of such a probably the most intense fight you've ever had, but it's semi-noticeable that every now and then his eyes will dart into a certain direction, and he's just got a concerned face that he might actually die today.
Oh shit. He's afraid? Yeah.
Snap his head off.
You fuck him up, dude.
I've burnt the paralysis. I burnt the darkness. I was kind of banking on that.
Did the Last of Us bloater on him.
Bag of tricks? Anything left? Huh?
I'll save that for last.
Uh-oh.
Right. He is going to use now. Now that you can see him fully, or on prone on the ground, he uses half of his movement to get back up. He flicks his hand that has the sword. It dissipates. And then it looks like he reaches his hand into nothing, and then he pulls out a little short sword. But the short sword looks like it's like dark purple and black. It kind of shines really bright. He's going to attack twice with that.
Okay.
For 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. For 20 slashing damage.
Whoa. Bloody hell.
In all the blade wounds that you've received, nothing feels like it cuts through you and cleanly like this blade does.
Yeah. Whoa.
His second attack is... Don't worry about it.
Alright. Well, with that, I'm going to riposte the little cunt.
Yeah, riposte away.
Little motherfucker. 19.
19 hits.
Let me just fuck off the die used on that. Then the damage.
Fucking hell. I'm glad that...
10.
Look, it's good that I'm seeing Danzog mince
10,
this guy.
17.
But also, 17 damage?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking hell. Alright. He's looking really bad.
Damn, he's gonna die, and I barely got warmed up.
You go to... he goes for a second swing. You move, inch forward into his space. Smack the sword out, not out of his hand, but, away. And then you strike him on the side of his temple. And for a brief moment, it looks like his lights go out.
Oh, shit. Damn, he saw Jesus for a second.
Was Wessel or Ezekiel wanting to do anything in this round, or they're just going to continually cheer him on?
Yeah, I'm chanting his name.
Nice, excellent.
Wessel's just there, so keep an eye on that dude. He's Billy Butcher fucking staring through crowd at Homelander at the moment.
Yeah, it's giving stare.
Yeah.
I would like I would like to use my action stare.
Taken. Finch.
You miss?
It doesn't seem like this gentleman is going to stop you taking the scrolls, but for you to go and grab all the scrolls under every table, it's going to be a bit. Just in the confines of how time is moving.
No, that's okay. I was just I don't know if he's trying to psych me out or he's just really unworried about shit. But I'm still going to change what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get up.
Yep.
With my one scroll.
Yep.
And hand it to this guard right here.
Yep.
And be like, don't open this. I think it explodes. But there's 2 under every single table in this room right now.
You see his expression turn from one of just cold sternness to one of a small hint of fear, concern, snap back into like job mode, and then he starts to hand signal to the other guards around him.
Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. And I'm going to make my way back to our original table.
All right.
Just to make sure, with the goal of just making sure that one gets dealt with as well.
No worries. So you get about, just like quietly booking it, you probably get about halfway. Danzok. This dude is looking bad. It seems that whatever he's training, his bag of tricks, though it hurts, you're just better.
Okay, I'm gonna suck down this last greater health potion.
Yep.
Bonus action. 64 plus 6. Alright.
Yep.
That's 24 health back.
Nice.
44. Okay, bonus action is expended. Yeah, I might just see if I can just kill him right here. It's over and done with. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack him normally with my first attack.
All right.
9 for the first one.
Oh, it does not hit.
Okay, the second one, we're on 21.
That does hit.
Alright. I'm not gonna add any pizzazz to this one. The damage is 7.
All right. How do you want to kill this guy?
Oh shit. Okay. I'm going to drop the elbow on his head, and he's going
As it was
to
written.
fall to the ground.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna stomp his head. That's it.
He goes. He goes for another swing. Desperation in his attempts. Through the lunge, you once again just smack that hand back, and then as the lean forward from his swing, you bring an elbow down, crack into the top of his skull. You feel it dent inwards as you bring the force down. It looks like as he's falling, you see the lights just go. He falls down to the ground, lifeless, unmoving. You take a step forward, one right heel up, and you crush it down, and you skull.
Yeah, then I kick him. Kick his lifeless corpse, Kazuya style. Get out of here, bitch.
As it was written!
Cries from the guards that there is a new champion, Danzok. Danzok! Danzok! Danzok!
I'm fucking leading that fucking chant.
There are cheers going up. Finch, you see clansmen rush to every table. One of the making your way back to your original table. Danzog, you are being led out of the pit by one of the clansmen, patting on the back. He's trying to hide it, but he's definitely proud that you won. The table with the Rakshasa on it, Finch, you see one of the clansmen pull one of the scrolls out, but unfortunately, curiosity gets the better of him.
Oh no.
And you see him
Oh, fucking hell.
take the ribbon off, and as he does so on that scroll, it happens on every other scroll. And as he opens the scroll, every other scroll opens. I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws, please, as the room is lit with 30 8th level fireballs.
Oh, Jesus Christ, alright.
Okay, so I get a...
Do I have disadvantage?
I can add a D8 to my dex.
Brandon, that's not good. Are you holding on to one of those, dude?
Oh shit, I got one.
No,
Oh, that's good.
I gave mine away.
Okay, that's a good start.
Oh, that's good.
Wait, dexterity saving. Oh man, I got a +7, baby. I'm fine.
I am not fine.
I
I
think I even have a. I think I even have a
22
ratio ability.
for my dex.
I am not a crook. I am not a dexterity. Oh, fuck, where's Ezekiel? I'm gonna open my phone because the fucking computer can't handle shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
22.
it's dissipating as I see it.
Thank you.
I've got one of those.
I got a 20
Yeah.
in total.
Nice.
Is it safe to assume that is a pass?
We'll find out, I guess. It's a 16 from old Ezekiel, mate.
Rough.
Alright.
1 of 3 used.
What'd you roll, Finchy boy?
Trying to see if there's something that lets me reroll.
I'm sure I've got enough money on here, so let me just transfer some. How much was it again? $16. I've got 15 here. There's
No more health.
bound to be $1 somewhere.
Health potions are gone.
Probably should have saved those last one, Dante.
It's okay. I still have second wind.
Yeah, that's good. Fuck, I'll let you know right now, Dante. Fuck, good stuff, dude. Good stuff.
I mean, I fucking didn't do anything. It's just the rolls, dude.
Yeah, but the rolls are you know what I mean?
More or less, but yeah, it's just rolls.
Fuck.
Like, fuck, I got all those dog shit rolls out of the way in that last.
Yeah, took all your fucking bad luck and give it to you when you need it.
Holy fuck, dude. That last one, I could not believe it. We were going, bro. You were making shit up. You're like, oh shit. Okay, now you get rage. Please roll. 12.
Please, please, please.
Now you get advantage. Please hold right. Please roll higher than 12.
Alright, that's gonna have to be it.
8.
Oh man,
Fuck.
Finch. Maybe I'll have to be holding up your body again, dude. Please, my boy.
20. 30.
It'll be fine. We're not gonna be too.
Yeah, we're not gonna
40.
die in like this.
50.
Maybe we'll die. Oh yeah, we'll probably
60.
all die. Yeah, we're dead.
70.
Oh yeah,
Well, you know.
dead and charred at this point.
You still rolling?
Yeah, that was the last of it.
Holy
That's good.
fuck, dude, what the hell?
That's
Did
8.
anyone...
Well, that's 38 level fireballs. Magnified into this room.
Damn. Everyone's dead, even that fat.
At least that little kill line in the back of my head is probably turned off.
Well, there's no over. Wait. What's this? Oh, I guess not.
What?
I was gonna ask, was Golmore here? He said he was gonna be here for this.
No, you don't see anybody matching that description.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
No.
I've literally, and I don't think Ezekiel has explained it either.
There's no one on this floor that looks like Ezekiel's rescuers.
I don't think I even mentioned him by name. I just said there's a purple tiefling that was quite ripped.
No, I wasn't asking as Finch. I was asking as me being out here. I don't know who that is. I don't even think you've retold the story to me. You don't know the guy's name. I was just asking, wait, is this guy here? Are we about to see a guy like fucking die and then like a clone of him stands up and says, "All right, who the fuck did that?"
Oh, Teresa has his last one, right?
You got a better one.
Well, it recharges every year, like the shitty one.
That's right.
Let
Yeah.
me piss, hang on, let me piss. Don't start, let me piss.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm
Yes,
calculating
motherfucker.
damage.
That's pretty awesome. He's just like,
wait, piss
who
is
the
fine.
fuck was that? Alpha might go piss as well, actually.
Alright, everyone go pee. Oh, fuck it. I might as well pee. God damn it. I know the damage.
Ah, fuck, I'll go as well. Whatever. Fine. Fuck it. I didn't have to go, but... No, I gotta...
Alright. Yeah, let's go. So let's go. Hello? Hello? Where do you go? Hello? No one's here.
Huh?
Let's go.
So let's go.
Yeah, what's your favorite Adam Sandler line? So let's go.
So let's go.
Everyone simultaneously went for a piss. That's awesome. Ah, fuck. I'm not fuck you. It's so dead, dude. Just because you've taken damage already.
I'm on 44 health, so I might be okay.
Well, as long as he doesn't roll 88 damage,
Yeah. Well,
because that's what's rolled and it's what hits you, you are
gone.
champion no longer, mate.
A short-lived victory, huh?
Hey, look, undefeated technically, right?
Yeah. I'm 0
You're like
against
Muhammad
bombs,
Ali
though,
when he
not
should
gonna
have.
lie.
Yeah, true. Well, yeah, true.
0-2 against terrorist attacks.
There we go.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, you know, but in the ring, no one can touch you.
Admittedly, surviving the first terrorist attack is a bit of a miracle.
Yeah.
Getting a second chance to survive another one's pretty crazy.
One could argue it's probably one too many times you've had to try and survive it.
Yeah, Arcosis is a shithole. Everyone's fucking terrorist.
Yeah, it's dog shit, right? I told you.
Terrorist attacks going off. Bloody hell. The worst part about Arcosis is the terror attacks.
Arcosis is the new Sweden.
Anytime there's a gathering, there's a terrorist attack.
That's true.
Man, they say Night City's dangerous. I'd rather live there.
So in total, 311 fire damage.
Alright.
I don't survive that.
Wait, how much? 11 fire damage and what?
311. Right?
311.
Huh?
Damn, that's it in the campaign too, huh? That sucks.
Huh?
Everyone in Arcosis died.
Is that a pass or a fail?
A hydrogen bomb just went off.
That's the total. The lucky thing is that most, if not all, the scrolls were underneath the tables. So the only thing that the group is going to get, because of their location, thankfully, being at the center of the room, will only be a quarter of that.
Yeah, so how much for each person?
So it's about 75 damage on a fail, 35 on a pass.
Oh, I live. Fuck.
That nearly killed me.
I am down.
Oh, don't worry, boys.
I'm on 13.
Sorry, 35, you say?
Yes.
Alright, I'm on 9, okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I got some change. I'm survival. I'm alive on some change.
Down there's a guy from Tropical Stand Up. My ass! My ass!
The room explodes in an eruption of fire. Ezekiel and Fincher are engulfed in the lesser stages of this fiery explosion. Whereas Wessel and Dunslock are able to stave off those ending embers. Looking around upon sort of like getting your bearings, there's a small ringing in your ears. The tables are splattered and destroyed all over the room, as well as bits of bodies and blood just sprayed upon the walls and the roof. There are holes in the floor where the tables used to be. And there's nobody else standing but you two. Everyone else has essentially disappeared in a spray of gore.
Oh,
Even old mate over there, even him.
all the tables broke.
That is
Fuck!
That is the visual assessment that can be made at this time. That no one else looks like, from this brief getting up and getting your bearings, no one else looks like they've made it.
Warlord's dead as well.
So, oh fuck! Wait, where's Fincherino at? Is that him? No, that's not him.
Finch is in the middle.
Oh, thank God. So, do you have any?
Oh wait, I was over here. Oh damn. Was there a scroll near enough to me to hit me?
Chain reaction of like essentially scroll explode with a bit of a delay on the second scroll explode, and then the shrapnel from everything else. I just included the damage from everything else into the fire damage.
The lack of
well.
oxygen as well would have just been fucking gulfed up with flame.
I do not have a potion. I have no potions.
Neither.
I have the rock that can give a good berry, but does the rules of that apply as well, or like
What do you mean?
the good berry, the rock thing? Does like, am I still able to use that like a healing potion?
Yeah, it's just essentially to use that you'll have to get the rock out, and then crush it in your hand. Upon like unclenching your hand, you'll have a single use good berry.
Okay, I would like to do that and give it to Ezekiel.
All right.
So
Ezekiel's got 1
yeah.
HP.
There we go. And I'm gonna book it over to fucking thingy to make sure. Well, I want to know the state of this dude.
Who, Finch?
This guy.
Oh.
What are you gonna do, Danzok?
I'm gonna look for Finch. And this amulet, can I put that on Finch and then he benefits from the stabilize?
Only if he were connected to it. Unfortunately, only you
shit,
are.
he's not. Yeah, fuck.
Good thing is though, is that now we have a paladin up and running.
Yeah, you can lay on hands.
Yeah, that's my plan. Yeah, so
Okay.
I like get up and I see you standing there. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? What the? I just try to get my bearings. I'm disoriented and shit. All I was doing like, suck. Just so I fucking get floated across the fucking.
I'm
Finch,
just
can you roll me
picturing
a saving throw?
Ezekiel.
What are you saying, Matt?
Natural 20.
Fuck. All right.
Nice.
Fucking hell.
I'm just picturing
Damn, he just feels
Ezekiel
better.
waking back up, and the first thing he sees is Wessel just kneeling over him with a bit of
Pushing a
and,
berry
a
down
bit of
his
fur
throat.
on his ear is still on fire, and he doesn't realize it.
Yeah.
Ezekiel, wake up! Wake up!
Right. I see Dunzok standing. I see Wessel standing. Like, where's Finch?
I can't hear anything. So, you know.
Yeah. I like run over to you. I'm like, Dunzok, congrats. Where's Finch?
I don't know what to say. I can't hear anything. Shit's still ringing. I can't hear shit.
He's right at your feet, Ezekiel. By the way.
Oh fuck, there he is. All right, laying hands on him.
How many are you pumping?
I
into it?
do. I have access available to me. I believe I have not used any.
You have not.
So I should have 48 of my improved lay on hands.
Yep.
I will give him 12.
All right.
In case we have just is enough a bit more. And then I will do 10 on myself as well.
Yep.
That is down to 22. And I go to Dunzok like, Dunzok, how are you feeling?
Huh?
I like, how are you feeling? I like try like sign language, but I guess try and translate it in case it's definitely explosion.
Yeah, I'm okay. Not hot, not so hot, but I'm okay.
All right. I'm then going to give him 12.
Yep.
Oh shit.
And that should bring me to 12 remaining. Run to Wessel. 12 on him as well. I look for the Warlord.
Looking back up and towards the to the throne, you see there slumped a different man.
I can't just like bring this up, just thinking, and heavy confusion. I look around, and I just yell like, "What happened?"
You hear from one of the holes in the ground, somebody has let off an explosion, and then you see getting out of this hole the figure that you had spoken to in the church.
I go, "Oh, it's you!" I run over. I'm like, "Are you alright?"
No! That hurt!
Yeah, I don't have anything else to heal him with. Oh, no, I've got spells. I've got spells. I will cast.
Don't give me any healing! Don't give me any healing! Please!
All right. No worries. No worries.
Alright.
Did you see what happened?
I was watching the fight, and the next thing I know, there was an explosion underneath my feet, and then I got... my body is still there in the ground, have a look!
I cover some rubble.
You see his broken and separated body in amongst the rubble.
Well, that's not good, man.
No! What a waste! What a waste!
Yeah.
I was meant to save this! It was meant to be saved! Fuck.
Wait, we can still save it. I can take you to someone. You can come with us.
No.
What do you know? You don't want to carry you?
No.
All right.
Is the Rakshasa dead?
I don't know.
Meanders over and
He is!
Watching him crawl is weird. All
The,
right.
pickets the pocket of whatever is left of the Rakshasa's lower body.
Is your friend here still as well? Was he here?
and he's outside.
All right.
There
Alright, well,
is
that's
the
good.
sound, now that the sort of quietness has taken over, there's a lot of running sounds.
Yeah, my brain now goes, I'm gonna get blamed for this as well. Fuck. God damn it. Alright, what do we do? What do we do? And I look around to the fellas.
Look at me!
play
Look,
dead, just lie
Ezekiel!
down.
Look at me!
Alright.
This is what we do, Ezekiel. You
Yeah.
tell them what happened. Right? And
I
I
can
will go.
He turns
Alright.
into a bird and he flies.
Alright, well I look around and I just kind of like I don't know. I start looking for what exploded? Is there any fucking evidence? And I
There's-
start like scatter around to see if anyone's seen anything.
Nothing in the way of any sort of device left behind.
I run to Finch and I go, Finch, your eyes, they must have seen something. Do you know what happened? What the explosion was from?
While all that shit was happening, I wanted to have a look at the warlord's, body.
Yep. He is slumped in his chair. Half of him is a bit charred, like not a lot. But it seems the main thing that got him was a piece of table that struck through his heart and out the back of the throne.
Damn.
That's fine. He can be dead. That's okay. I just want to check his person.
There's
And you know, after the disorientation of having been brought back from the verge of death, that was kind of like my first prior, because it's like I need to do this before cunts come to this room and check it out.
Yep.
So that was like numero uno activity when I got up.
Up into the warlord. The only thing he has on him is a small cracked opal bead.
A cracked opal bead.
Yeah.
My eyeballs shaking.
No.
Didn't think so. He doesn't have any identifying shit on him.
No, he is.
No letters.
No, it seems that he was from what your eyes were like telling you or giving you in regards to information. It seems that he was being used as just a body for this illusion.
Oh no, I guessed as much. I'm just trying to find anything that connects him to anyone or anything else.
No, there's nothing.
But if there's nothing on him, then priority 2. Has he got any keys on him?
He has no keys. You got
Damn.
2 rounds before the room is filled with guards.
Yeah. Well, and then yeah. If I don't find any like identifying shit, if I don't find any letters on him, if I don't find any keys, then that's done. I'm not here to loot this fucker. I'm just trying to find trying to find either his connection to the Warlord or his connection to the Black Sun. But if I don't find anything, then I just back off.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
come back down sort of to the center of the room.
That's when I ask you, if you saw anything with your eyes.
Well, with my regular eyes, I saw scrolls blow up.
Do you see if, like any markings, like anything like that?
Nope.
Right. All right.
I did see gold letters, but don't know what they said.
All right. Cool. And I just shout out, I'm like, is anybody else alive? Like, I'm just trying to get any sort of like recollection that maybe not be standing like we are, but there might be, survivors.
Make a perception check.
Can do. Hey, that's good. 19.
You hear the faint sounds of "Help me" coming from
I run to them.
from rubble on the right side of the room.
Yeah.
Underneath a large amount of just like rubble and table, there's a hand sticking out, and you hear the faint sounds of "Help me."
Yeah, I try to pull them out of the rubble.
All right.
Thankfully, I'm not going to yank on the arm and then rip off whatever. Yeah,
yeah.
But I like grab them and like trying to like.
Yeah. You pull out this person. The illusion is now gone, and it is a. It looks like the person that gave you the curse. It looks
Like the hag.
Yes. Except not as the hag, but as that platinum-ringed Zaibatsu merchant.
I lock eyes.
He goes, "Oh, thank you for helping me."
So just to recollect my memory, so the hag was disguised as this guy, right?
Yes.
And he's like, "Do you want to help your friends and whatever?" Right? That was
Yes.
okay. Then I look at this person as I hold his arm and I go, Do you know who I am? Do you remember me?"
He looks at you and he's like,
Please, we have to get out of here. There could be more explosions.
and he tries to like
Answer
get
my
himself
question.
up.
I hold his arm and I go, "Answer my question."
Please let me go. Please.
I'll help you, but just answer my question.
I don't know you.
I roll insight.
Yep.
15 plus 0. 15.
This guy is wounded and exhausted and desperate for help.
Okay, that's fine. Has he got a platinum ring on his hand?
He does.
Can I do 2 things at one time?
What would you like to do first?
I'd like to do cure wounds and get him out and just give him a bit of healing. But as I pull him up, I want to slide a hand, take the ring off his finger.
Okay.
If I can, try to take the ring and just heal him at the same time.
Like, you want to take the ring stealthily.
Yes, just be like while I yank him up, pull him up out of the rubble, and if my hand can like grip the finger, just to see if it's like, I don't know, if I feel anything, and if it's nothing, and he doesn't seem to change at all, like, oh shit, sorry dude, here's your ring.
Alright. Go for it.
Alright, so I do hit cure wounds.
Yep. Where's the spell slot on you?
I do. So just to make sure how much I can't remember if it's 1d4 plus modifier, yeah? Why the fuck did it go to Elmore? Fucking go back to Ezekiel, cunt. Or whatever. That'd be like 6 HP, I guess.
Yep.
And then sleight of hand will be. That'll be. Where's my fucking bonus? Let's make sure I got one. Fuck me. Sleight of hand is a -1. Okay, 14.
14. All right. Casting the spell on him while you're pulling him up, you are unable to slide the ring off of his finger.
Okay, that's cool. Like that, I felt as it was like tight on his finger, or just like
that it was tight.
Okay, that's fine.
You.
And I just said I'm like.
There are other
help
sounds
others.
of like cries and murmurs, but when you go to look over someone who has like made a noise for help, you look down and realize that it's essentially only their top half, their legs and are gone.
Fucking hell. Okay. Well, I can't help them.
Anything else anyone would like to do in this time?
I want to check if that fella's dead or not.
Yeah, you go over there and you don't see a sign of him.
Fuck!
Damn.
What about under rubble and shit?
You're unable to ascertain if any of the body parts around or splattered along the walls close by are his, but you never find a torso or head that would identify him as such. He's either splattered and gone, or he's left.
I want to run out the nearest exit, but I don't want to make more work for you, so I'm gonna help everyone else do damage control.
Okay. That's your choice.
Do what you want, Matty. You can do what you want, Matty.
Yeah, but I'm worried that it'll make more work for him, and I don't want to do
No, I
that.
don't. He's world's greatest leaving DM, mate. He can fucking make work out anything.
All right, fine. I'll run out the door, and I'm attempting to track down and pursue this man.
You run out the closest door, and as you swing like the broken bit of it out of your way, turning it into this corridor, pushing and booking it down the other end of the corridor from a T intersection, are armed are clansmen making their way towards this hall.
Oh, fuck. So they're like fully blocking the way.
Yeah, they're it looks like there are 10, but that's all you can really see as they're sort of like booking it down. Noises are coming out from all the other doors. The main door of this hall swings open, and standing there at the door is a cry out of, "Finch! Others! We have to go! Now!"
Okay.
You look and see, and it's Yuktashita.
Oh,
Oh, I'm assuming I hear it.
Yeah, he cries out. It's like it's not quiet. He's just like, "We gotta fucking go."
Okay.
I want to drag the fucking hag guy with me.
Are you gonna?
Yeah, right.
Are you just gonna
Yeah,
like hold his hand and run, or are you gonna like fucking?
Yeah, I find him and carry him on my shoulders. I'm like, fucking get here, we're going. I'm fucking like, run with him.
Making the group collecting at the door, and he's like, "Right, we have to find the warlord. He's in the 5th room.
All right.
I will hold off and do what I can to buy time, but you must maintain the mission. Finch, find the warlord, see if he's alive. Agreed?"
Agreed.
The door pulls out more so you guys can get out. He closes the door behind. He chants. His eyes just glow with gold in the darkness that is this courtyard area, and the entrance to the doors crumbles and crashes down in front. He turns back, the eyes glowing, and then he goes, "We don't have much time. We have 2 things coming after us: the mob and the clan. Once you find the warlord, call out for me. I'll know.
All right.
You hear from the inside there's like shouts and orders being bellowed, and you can already hear like rubble being moved from the entranceway. But when he says the mob, the common folk, the right at the front, and it sort of takes your attention to where you guys came from, the long walk down, and there you see in the distance, coming in this general direction, a very large, very angry mob. And the closer they get, the more frenzied they become. And every time a clansman goes to keep the peace and adjust, he is taken, pulled to the ground, and mutilated. His body parts get thrown to the crowd as prizes, and the crowd erupts and
Jesus.
cheers. There are fanatics within the crowd chanting, moving in advance, and every time they get ahead of the crowd, meeting up to a clansman, there is a repeated suicide explosion from them.
Fucking, we gotta fucking bolt, guys. Let's get the fuck out of here.
And the only thing that sort of unifies around this large mob is a banner with which they hold. And the banner flying high and bright. It's one of an 8-branch tree on fire. And that's where we end today's session.
Fuck! Oh, what the fuck?
Fuck.
Oh, dude.
No, the
Damn, that's
people
cool.
are rising up. I hate the people.
So what do we think?